Every massive moment lives right here.
That is as good as you'll see.
For Ream Hot Water and McDonald's, Triple M rocks footy, and the first quarter is coming up next.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M rocks footy.
This quarter for Totally Workwear. Layer up, lock in and take on winter footy. Brought to you by Totally Workwear.
Both teams are out on the ground warming up at the Adelaide Oval. A bumper crowd expected tonight for Thursday night footy. It's Triple M footy prime time for Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. Mitsubishi Heavy Industries Air Conditioners Australia. You can put your trust in the experts in air, the Pies and the Crows, to start us off for round 20. And the call team that we've got assembled for you tonight. I must admit, when the email comes out on the Monday and I see the names Vince, Yates and Smith together, it just makes me think about the magic we created last year with Port Adelaide and Carlton, and 55+ million views on Instagram. Bernie Vince is here first and foremost. Hello to you, Bern.
G'day, boys. Short last names, but dangerous last names. Always have a lot of fun when us four are together. So that's both during the game, before the game, after the game. Most weekends that we get together. So happy to be here. What a cracker we've got two in-form teams. Collingwood have just found their mojo, been able to score. They couldn't score earlier in the year, and Adelaide, what a run they're on. Big win against Sydney last week.
Brenton Yates is here as well, the premium caller in South Australian football, and the man whose job it is to stop the naughty school children, Bernie Vince and Isaac Smith tonight. Hello, Yater.
Oh, Jack, g'day, mate. Yeah, the two next to me, they do love to get up to the odd antic or two, and I reckon it starts with Izzy and ends with Bird, and then it goes the other way.
Pretty much.
Yeah. You've switched seats, you two, so you're the teacher tonight. Oh, no.
Looking forward to this one. Tex going for his 700th. The Pies up and going. Adelaide, can they get it done after a good win last week?
What the question, I think, coming into this is about Adelaide, Byrne and Yater, and Izzy posted on the Thursday rub that, are they good enough to do this? Are they good enough to win it? As they stand at the moment, they're Crows. They're fifth on the table. They're 12 and 6, but it doesn't feel like people are buying into them.
Nah, they're not. They've had an incredible month. They had a little hiccup in the showdown. They win that. They're sitting third, equals second, I think. So, every win's so important. But Collingwood have got such a good record against Adelaide and here in Adelaide as well. It's amazing. 6-2 at Adelaide Oval since 2023, Collingwood. So they love travelling. They love taking on Adelaide. That includes one of those big finals last year where they made a big statement, Collingwood, and basically knocked Adelaide out of any chance from top spot. So they love to travel. The big question mark is, can Adelaide match the heat early? Two real pressure teams as well. They love scoring off turnover from that pressure, and they're both very good at defending opposition scores from turnover. So it's going to be a fascinating one. It could be one of those real final type games, lower scoring, a lot of pressure, a lot of heat around the footy. So looking forward to this one. I think Adelaide are up to it, though. I think they can. It's all about, you can tell whether Adelaide are on or not in about the first 5 or 6 minutes. They get beaten up around the stoppage and the contest early. They're in trouble, but surely they're up for this one.
And is he just extending on that? Like Adelaide, straight set exit in the finals last year. They get rolled by Port a few weeks ago in a really hot showdown. Yeah. But then they're able to get their pressure game going against Sydney up there and turn it mid-game. When they were challenged, they're able to come again. Does that give them something to grab onto now to think, okay, when the heat's there, we can actually dig in and do it?
Well, I know it's sexy to play high-scoring, run-and-gun football, which a lot of teams in the competition are doing at the moment. But come finals, you need to be good in the contest, you need to have high pressure, and you need to be able to score. And I think Adelaide can do all those. They're the number one tackling team in the competition. They've got better around stoppage, and Bern, you touched on it well. Their midfield, they're hot and cold, but when they're hot, they can beat anyone. And they've had a tougher draw this year. I'm not sleeping on Adelaide. I think they can every bit go all the way if they get the right run through September. But yeah, they've got some work to do, but they've certainly got the team to win it. They've had a tougher draw this year than they had last.
For Bob Jane Team Arts, the start of financial year sale is on now at bobjane.com.au. His boundary side, as always, here at the Adelaide Oval, Rhett Biglands. Hello, Biggles.
Good evening, Hev. Great to be with you. Perfect conditions. Had a few spots of rain around today, but it's clear skies at the moment. Jordan Goey going to the centre of the ground. Game number 200 for him. He ran through the banner with a little one in his arms. Great to see. And Isaac Quaynor, of course, 150, had his family alongside of him. For the 3 inclusions for the Crows, Tex, Finbar Malley and Nick Murray. Tex and Murray will start on the field. Malley on the pine. And Jeremy Howe, he's back from that groin, from that round 19 clash. He'll be straight into the heat of the battle as well tonight. So great to see his return. Josh Dacos' ankle was tested. He's good to go. And the Pies had the first victory tonight. They're going to the city end after they won the toss.
Triple M footy prime time for Mitsubishi Heavy Industries Air Conditioners Australia. Put your trust in the experts in air. Burn and Izzy, surely some work goes into Nick Dacos tonight.
Oh, you'd think so, Burn. 100% you'd think so. But I just want to touch on Jordan De Goey for a sec. One of my all-time favourite players to play against and watch. I think what he's been able to do on the field is somewhat underrated, and what he did in their premiership is brilliant.
Yeah, he was brilliant on the day too, wasn't he? Grand final day. But that whole final series, it was almost Dustin Martin-like when it comes to Jordan De Goey through that finals patch. But yeah, he's been a good player for a long time now. Had his little issues off field a few times, but we don't mind that either. A bit of character in the lad, but good to see.
To talk about.
Give you something to talk about. Something after footy if you go into a media role. You can have a bit of a laugh about it then. But yeah, this is a fascinating one. Midfield, Adelaide's midfield have to start well. Peatling has to go to Dacos. Shut him down as much as you can. He's still going to get a lot of the footy, but those score involvements, number one score involvement player in the competition. So just got to limit that. Let him get the ball down back, but put pressure on him when he's got the footy through the midfield and forward half.
The thing for me with Dacos is second half. So first half, do what you want, but second half, when the game's on the line, it's a Collingwood game, it'll be close. That's when you don't want him getting off the leash.
Umpires tonight, Brett Rosebery, Brendan Hosking, Nathan Williamson and Martin Roger, 4 of the best in charge of this one. Big crowd at the Adelaide Oval for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, the Crows and the Pies. Go get them, Yater.
So Dacos and Rankin in the middle for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks footy. Berry gets it to his skipper Dawson. He got his boot to ball. Gets it working to half forward. Quaynor came out, hit it strongly. Berry over it. He got boot to ball. Rankin slipped little handball. Dawson concedes a bit of territory. Gets it back to Worrell. Just overcooked it. Might have got his hands to it. They're coming. It's going to the line. Out of play. And we'll have it thrown in.
Yeah, it was touched. I'm not sure that'll work too well for Adelaide if Isaac Rankin and Dacos are going to go head-to-head.
They could have 50 each. Could be a cricket score.
Just let him go.
He's trying to get to him. Dacos is trying to get to Rankin, and Dawson's trying to get to Dacos because he's got Allen right with him, Dawson.
Dacos toe pokes it forward. Broadcast swing. McCreary attacked the balls. He always does. And drives to the top of 50. Murray knocks that ball clear. It stays inside the line for now. Ballay's had his handball knocked down by memory. A minute played.
Yeah, you can see Ed Allen trying to get to Dawson. Good size match-up. You see him blocking his run there. Dacos trying to get to Rankin. So 4 players are just in tight proximity, just chasing each other around here, testing each other out.
The great stuff going on around the stoppage there.
Long's gone to Berry as well.
Tap down. Here's Dacos, wrapped up strongly. This is Josh.
A bit in that.
Swinging arm there. I'm not sure who that was.
Jesus, some bright boots. The yellow boots have come out this week.
Green. Look like the tennis ball. Australian Open.
I thought there was a high-vis vest in there. There's a boot.
Gee, they'll be getting paid well then.
After double time on a Thursday night.
Thursday night, 7 o'clock.
Here we go, Dawson to Berry. Bouncing footy. Frampton came out, Rochelle. Found himself in a bit of space, delivered to the Texan.
Open forward line.
He's 80 to 90 from home. Have a look at him feed back. Taylor's got the boots on. Pushing back hard is Neil Bullen. Taylor almost.
Dropped it.
Couldn't quite.
Well done, Maynard.
Yeah, did well.
And Howe for the Pies.
De Goey in game number 200. Lipinski had his handball chopped down. Collingwood not out of danger yet. Quaynor in game 150.
Rankin and Quaynor.
Tracks it to the line. And Collingwood happy to see it over. Some muffled boos for Isaac Rankin, which just makes absolutely no sense. But here we are. So still 2.5 minutes played, opening quarter. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard. We haven't had a score as yet. McAndrew disposed of Cameron. The ball's 50 metres away from Adelaide's goal. Allen bends down to pick it up for the Pies. He's tackled immediately. Flipped out to Dawson, who kicks from a standing start. 48 out. It sails through for the first score of the night, behind on the Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard.
Jeez, he got some purchase on that snap. It was off one step from about 48 metres and made the distance, Dawson.
He was able to get away from Allen too.
Yep.
Here's Quaynor working it from half-back up towards centre wing. Contest there. Peatling got the fist through. Rankin for Adelaide. Ball comes down. Here he is, Nick Dacos. Got it across to Quaynor. Inboard to Lipinski through centre wing. Beautiful ball to Membry. To go in his 200th. Receive the handball. Pokes it inside 50. Gee, Worrell put on some front-on pressure and did it well.
That had to be free, didn't it?
Nah. Hit ball first. Like that.
And Michael Lenny for Adelaide from half-back.
I thought it was front-on pressure. I thought it was a great kick from De Goey. Thought the only way they could spoil was give a free kick away, but Worrell did very well.
Who was it? Was it Membry? Or whoever it was needed to just come at Worrell, and then he gets the free kick and draws it. But defensively, very well done.
Might have been Anderson.
Miller has changed the direction, was risky. The kick fell short. He didn't hit it well enough. Stolen away by McCreary. Gave the handball off to Houston. It misses McStay altogether. And Borlays, whose stocks are rising by the week, drifts back and marks.
We got a defence off, Jack.
This is his finals type game. High pressure, low scoring.
Think it will be a bespoke earlier, is.
No one wants to score.
So here's Miller.
Get the next game ready, George.
Well, this is the World Cup final score in extra time, 1-0.
Oh, the defence off, I love it.
Are we going to get a blue after the siren?
Hopefully.
Across half-back, Saligo. Gee, they've been very patient here, Adelaide, trying to move it and poke some holes. Neil Bullen takes a sliding mark across the line.
They took the loss pretty well, Argentina, didn't they? Jeez, they're good sports.
Hey, imagine if you kick someone in footy.
Jesus.
Neil Bullen works it down the line.
Look, how many weeks would you get in AFL if you kick someone after the siren?
See, that's why Satanta Halpin was smart. He did it at training.
To his teammate.
Well, Cameron Clark, you get like Cameron. What are you doing, mate?
He's kickable.
Satanta kicked him in the arse. He didn't even kick him in the guts or anything.
After he jabbed him first.
Thrown in, half forward, Rankin hits the ball at speed. He's 48 out, he pulled it back in. The kick was perfect, the mark not taken. Neil Bullen.
The pressure.
Tackles Maynard. Houston handballs through a gap to Quaynor. It has to be quick. Berry got him from behind. It does feel like a final out there at the moment.
Have a look at the pressure rating. 256 to Adelaide and over 200 for Collingwood too. Both teams just all pressure at the moment. How good was some of those tackles?
He's the most improved player in the AFL, Berry.
Oh, unbelievable. And Long's going to him. A lot of teams are putting time into Berry. Gets a lot of first hand around stoppage, a heap of clearances, a heap of tackles. He'd be a great teammate.
Wonder what that feels like.
Yeah,
That was
don't waste your energy tackling.
free kick for Collingwood in the ruck. They went back and now they try and work it forward. Fumble by McCreary. Coming through Nankervis. Saligo tried a little look away. Almost a throw there by Dawson. Got it to Berry. That man that Izzy was talking about. Quaynor's bought his own Sherrin in the early part of this. It's out of play. We'll have it thrown in.
Just to touch on Adelaide's last inside 50 from Rankin. If he has a left boot there, he's able to have a shot on goal.
Yep, true.
He tries to pull a ridiculous kick and Nelly gives Collingwood the rebound. So the finals football, you just got to be a little bit smarter with how you'd want to use the ball.
4 premierships, a Norm Smith medal.
And no right foot.
He knows exactly.
No way he's making that point.
Yeah, kick a couple of goals.
Doesn't say that on your Wikipedia page, does it? No right foot. Isaac Smith for Seabus Super.
Don't need it when you got a good left.
The little turd next to him is Bernie Vince.
Talking about turd, what about Leica?
Oh, yeah. Dacos on the up.
Billy's that?
Yeah.
Handballs to Maynard, and now they can access the corridor. De Goey prances through the middle. Anderson's got the seal, but Worrell got back.
Worrell.
Ball didn't carry, but Worrell did more than enough. Handballs to Borlays, and here goes Curtin.
That's 3 brilliant efforts by Worrell already tonight.
Isaac Smith there on Triple M footy with Bernie Vince Taylor. Got the handball across to Keys. Here's the Texan centre wing.
I thought he'd have a shot.
Curtin red on for it.
I know.
He'll be searching for it. The Texan kicks out of bounds on the full. Actually lost his radar a bit, the Texan on radio, didn't he, with us last week?
40 seconds in, drop the F-bomb.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah. We make people feel comfortable in here, but just that was a little bit too comfortable.
Thought he was on 2BH Broken Hill, didn't he?
He's in the front bar.
You can't be dropping that sort of stuff, Tex.
Nah.
You open that in Broken Hill.
Centre half forward, stabs that pass. Saligo marks with his arms outstretched. He'll kick from right on 50.
Look where Texan's calling for it. He's on the boundary.
Yeah.
Gave a handball off. Dawson Dawson bombs away from 50. He's kicked a couple of behinds.
Handballed to him on the wrong side. Sorry to jump in here, but he's a left footer and he handballed as if he was running onto his right. Then Dawson had to cut back, which made him pull it across his body.
I don't love that. When you're 50, 55 metres out, unless it's an uninterrupted shot from the guy coming past for the handball receive, just let the guy with the ball make a decision.
Yeah.
Adelaide 2 points. Collingwood yet to score. Quaynor's got the ball. Coming up for his 6th Red Z lending stat. Red Z lending loans for the self-employed. Gets it up towards centre wing. And nice mark taken by Cameron. Release the handball. Houston gets it working in the Anderson direction. Worrell's been brilliant back there. He's had 3 one-on-ones and won them all. Anderson at ground level. Houston for the Pies. To McStay. Dacos under some heat. Got it across. Allen with a long ball in. Right to the square. Membry. Ground level. Lipinski shuffles it out. And around the body long. He gets the goal. It was grinding stuff. But the Pies get there first, and the first of the game, they're one straight. Adelaide 2 points. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard. Layer up, lock in, and take on winter footy. Brought to you by Totally Workwear. Red Biglan's on the boundary. Bob Jane T-Marts.
Yeah, watching Jordan Dawson down here for a lot of years at ground level, he's unflappable. After he missed that goal, Darcy Cameron went over to him and tried to get into him, rattle his feathers. Dawson didn't even flinch. It was like Cameron wasn't even there. He's so strong in the mind.
Curtin he'd be disappointed with that soft drop. He almost had the run of the ball that needs to clear that, punch it out of bounds, get some length on the spoil, just drop straight to the front and centre. And Collingwood Smalls, as we watch on the Harvey Norman, he comes from this opposite side. He's got to smash that. He had a run and jump at it, soft drop. His opponent, who was Lipinski, was front and centre. All he did is tap it straight down to him, and that created the goal. Had a big running swing at it, but you just got to make contact.
When the footy's on, you can't miss a moment. Get Macca's delivered for 99 cents on the My Macca's app. That's as good as it gets. Here's Collingwood, the bounce favoured Nick Dacos. Bombs away from centre half forward. The ball was touched. That's better from the Crows defenders, although Borlase left it behind. McStay just wanted it more.
Hang on.
Picked it up and snaps on the left. What about that? 3 Adelaide players around the ball. McStay just bodylined the footy, picked it up and snaps through the eye of the needle. And Collingwood have got 2 in a minute. They lead by 10 points. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard.
You talk about finals footy, Bernie. Adelaide had the chance to win that ball 3 times. Rankin out of the centre bounce, got a bit of a wretched bounce, but Dacos was able to swoop on it, got it in long, and then you just got to be clean below your knees when you're 20 metres out from goal. And Belaze, you just ran over the ball, I think it was. And
yeah, it was.
Just let it fall out the back. But what a finish by McStay. Here we go on the Harvey Norman. Just, you got to take those ground balls. He had 2 goes at McStay on the left boot, right on the boundary, threaded the needle. Brilliant finish. But we talked about how good defensively Adelaide have been. 20 seconds. They've had 2 slip-ups, 2 goals.
For McDonald's and Reeb Hot Water. Triple M rocks footy, and they've got another clearance out of the middle here, the Pies, for a ruck infringement.
I don't get those ones.
That's terrible.
Pendlebury works a high footy. Now Membry uncontested, steaming into the lane. Takes the mark, he'll have a shot, 45-degree angle from just on or outside 50.
Have a look at all the Collingwood players. Look at Dacos, high five, and Cameron. Pendlebury's involved. They're up and about here. They want this 4 points on the road. You can see that, as you called it, Yada, it was uncontested in the end. The Adelaide defenders are under huge pressure now, and they're concentrated on their man, and then they've forgotten to come over and help each other out.
Bernie Vince there with Isaac Smith tonight. Seabus Super, build you something the smart way. Now Seabus Super special comments as Membry comes in from the pay to 50. So he got up under it. Bit of a chip kick in the end, right to the square. Anderson tried. He was under some real heat, though. Minor score.
He'll have a shot from anywhere, Anderson. He had 4 Adelaide Crows on him there and still having a shot.
Another soft drop from Adelaide, though. They've got to work on those spoils. Get it out of the area.
2-1-13 Collingwood. Adelaide 2 points. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard.
Well, Adelaide have cost themselves a little bit, Jack. They had the momentum early and didn't take advantage of it.
Hawkant from the kick in just gave it straight back to the Pies.
All over them at the moment, the Pies.
Perryman reloads from centre half forward. McStay this time. Should have marked that one. Was uncontested. To go, he flips a handball over the top. And it's killed by Michael Annie. But they are under a stack of pressure right now, the Adelaide Crows.
Certainly are. Centre bouncer getting smashed. I can't remember the last time I was in Adelaide's forward half. They just cannot get it past halfway.
What's the inside 50s burn for Red Z?
Inside 50s 3-7. Collingwood's 1. I reckon Adelaide had the first 3.
So basically 7 in a row to the Pies. Michael Annie got it working out of that defensive 50. Here's Keys. Works it out in the Texan direction. Held on to by Howe. So Walker will get the free. Still a long way from home.
Come on.
He's got Peatling to his side. He's going to... Oh, he was nearly going to bite off the middle where he had Worrell sitting.
Hey.
Dances around Howe. Sells some candy. Goes long inside 50. Now Cameron, is that a mark or a push? He's done enough. So the Collingwood ruckman gets a footy in the last line of defence.
Oh, if Murray wants to stay in this team, he needs to be able to bring that ball to ground. Just too easy giving it up to the opposition in a high, long kick.
2-2-14 Collingwood. Adelaide 2 behinds. Triple M totally workwear scoreboard.
I still don't understand that. Adelaide there, Taylor had the ability to press Quainer on the mark and push him back inside D50, gives him space, hits Dacos. Dacos laces one out in the middle of the ground.
Jeez, that's a good kick.
Best on ground last week, Nick Dacos. He started well here. As has Angus Anderson. Chiselling ball into the corridor. Intercepted by Neil Bullen, who's played on. He hadn't heard the call.
Oh, no.
He did heard the call and dispossessed him.
Nah, fair enough. He played on.
He did.
He knew what he did.
Pendlebury by hand and
stumped.
he got felled after he got rid of it.
Oh, he got hammered,
Allen
Dacos.
at centre half forward. Had to kick quickly, just outside 50. Paulet's better that time.
Dacos still down.
Put both fists through it and smashed it out of bounds, but Nick Dacos saw Bernie.
Jeez, he got hammered into the ground late. That should have been a free kick. He got absolutely dumped by Worrell. It was late, and he got slammed in.
Head didn't hit the turf, though.
No, luckily his head didn't, but it's still a free kick. Should have been down the ground. That would have been another shot on goal.
So he's making his way over to this contest. Throw in deep 50 here for Collingwood. Peatling taken high. That was by Josh Dacos. Right down Harvey Norman, upgrade and save on selected electrical appliances, shop TVs, fridges, washers, dryers and more. Upgrade and save at Harvey Norman now. Adelaide working just forward of half back where Benny Keys has got the footy. So Keys, they've just got no fluency, Adelaide. Collingwood are turning the screws. Goes down the line and Howe, front spot. Able to melee to the ball there.
Big Finbar's got to realise that if you're caught behind, you just have to spoil that. Bring it to ground. Let your ground players go to work, but you just can't have turnovers. Collingwood are so good at scoring off turnover.
Pendlebury, who you'll hear tomorrow night on Triple M Footy.
Oh, Pendlebury.
With the MCG for Geelong and Melbourne.
Good game, that one.
Massive game.
Outside 5.
He's got it back again. It's the Pies with a 12-point lead have settled better in this intense pressure cooker atmosphere here at the Adelaide Oval.
Play on.
The ground that they enjoy playing at. Josh Dacos passed the fitness test to be out there tonight. Murray fisted the ball, but Nick Dacos waiting down through the middle of the Adelaide Oval. Handball misses everyone altogether over the head of Rankin. Walker controlled it well. It was too fierce, but Rankin up to the challenge, gave it to Taylor. Had Dawson inside 50, and the skipper, after 2 misses, was never missing 3 in a row. And the Crows are on the board after 16 minutes, and one that might just settle them. 1-2-8 to 2-2-14. Triple M totally workwear scoreboard.
Yeah, it's been a high-pressure game, and that goal there caused again from the back of great pressure through the middle of the ground. It was actually the Texan was up the ground, intercepted the handball from Dacos, just handballed over his head, knew his numbers were out the back of him somewhere, but Texan was up, he was onto it, a couple of good handballs, overlapped through the middle, and then had 2 options, Thilthorpe out or Dawson, pulled the kick across him, and Dawson decided to play on and finish. How good a finisher is he?
He's brilliant. I'm not sure that's the handball, though, in the middle of the ground.
Nah, risky, wasn't it?
You got numbers everywhere. Nick Dacos, just hold that face up. You'll find a better option. And then Jordan Dawson, because of it, is one out inside 450.
For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks footy. They needed that one, Adelaide. Crisp got it sort of working forward for Collingwood. Only as far as Neil Bullen, though. Now Berry for Adelaide. Under some real heat. And tackle put on by Long at the base of it. McAndrew, Red Picklins, Bob Jones, T-March.
Yeah, the value of Tex in this side is coming to the interchange bench with Toby Murray, and he did some discussions around body positioning. He was obviously out-bodied at that vital point at the end of goal when you guys discussed, and he really took him to one side and showed his leadership.
Bob Jones, T-March, start of financial year sale is on now, bobjane.com.au. Adelaide got the footy through half-back, and here's Miller.
Good follow-up run. His kick is wide. Thilthorpe can't control it.
Is still side bottom effectively playing as a sub tonight?
I haven't seen him. He hasn't come on, has he? No, he's on.
He's on, is he?
Yeah, he's on somewhere.
I reckon he's just come on if he has.
There he is.
He was sitting on the bench just before with the warm-up top on.
He was. McAndrew knocked that ball down. It's 70 metres away from Adelaide's goal.
Wonder if they're going to play him in the back half of quarters or something.
18 minutes in. It's a long time to wait.
Coming, gathered, Saligo, short little chip into the right forward pocket. Thilthorpe was being held.
It was a great kick because it was two Thilthorpe's advantage side. So for Frampton to get his hand in, he had to wrap his left arm around him, pull Thilthorpe's body towards him to get his fist in. He did get his fist in, but once you've wrapped an arm around to try and get in there, it's a free kick. Not a hell of a lot in it, but
I know he hasn't done any damage, Thilthorpe, but he has had better body positioning on Frampton 3 or 4 occasions already tonight.
Presence. Look at all those fingers taped up. He's just taken clean, the big fella.
Looks like a slips fielder.
Doesn't it?
All of his fingers taped. He snaps on the left. 2 goals, 3 last week.
Oh, yeah.
It bends at the perfect moment. Now the Crows kick 2 quick ones and scores are level at the Adelaide Oval. 2-2-14 apiece after 19 minutes.
Yeah.
Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard.
He's had the advantage on Frampton, just the way he's bodying up, Bertie. The other thing is, if this guy hits form in the last few weeks, that changes the whole dynamic of the Adelaide football side.
That's an All-Australian last year. Unbelievable season. And for whatever reason, he hadn't been able to find form. He had that back issue. He's been in and out of the side a bit. But 5 shots on goal last week against Sydney. Got a bit of that strut back, I reckon. The celebration, the turning to the crowd.
He looked a bit timid earlier in the year.
He did. He looked like he was just doubting himself, but he's crashed a couple of packs. He was strutting around. You'd love to see that from a big key forward, and he might be back, the big fella.
For McDonald's and Reeve Hot Water, Triple M Rocks footy.
Look at the legs on him. He's massive.
He's huge.
We're back in the middle.
Legs like yours, is he? Got the shorts on, I can see him.
Mate, my 2 legs wouldn't make one of his. My thighs haven't touched yet.
Should see Fogarty.
Pies worked it forward.
The torso.
Mate, his thighs haven't seen a gap yet. Haven't seen sunlight.
The chafer.
Mate, he'd be a full tub of Vass every time he plays.
When he's out of play, Barrier Cream sponsorship would be kicked to the fire. Now,
what's happening here?
Well, they're checking if it came off the Adelaide toe or it's going to the arc.
I don't love this when you can't tell. Throw it in. It's not a
It's off his hand. It's deliberate, if anything, Billy.
I think the ones like a clear possession, definitely a free kick, and I love the rule. But when you're worrying about has it trickled off a toe or something, just throw it in.
Throw in. That's what it turns out to be. Lipinski, nice little tap there by Cumming. He got it to Neil Pullen, who got it back to him. Sends a long footy inside 50. Maley tried to. He couldn't quite clunk it. Old Fitty. Now Josh Dacos. Got it across to Howe, who's kicking to no one. It's going to bounce. McCreary got
leg break.
A hand to it. Stays in play. Then Curvis. He had 4 decisions to make, and he made about 6.
He didn't make one of them.
And now here's Bourlace for Adelaide. Just seeks to slip along. Here we go this time, the big man.
Texan, how good was that?
Yeah, good.
The Moose. Finbar.
Off ball, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Run us through it.
Well, Texan, he knew he was out of position to mark the ball, but he could still put body pressure on in an offensive capacity to give Finbar a nice run at it, and he was able to just body up the Collingwood opponent.
Howie.
Was it Howie, was
Yep.
it? Able to body him up because Howie is going to fly and spoil that, but just brilliant work. Great teamwork.
Great timing as well. Waited till the ball got pretty close. It wasn't too early.
Doing great insights there from Isaac Smith and Bertie Vince. You can see that on the Harvey Norman as it comes in. Have a look at the Moose. They get around him. And Adelaide lead it. They're 3-2-20. Collingwood at 2-2-14. That's all happening on the Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard.
I reckon that's the first time I've seen him ever kick straight.
He flushed that. He did the Ken Hinkley. He was doing the aeroplane after he kicked it. He's yelling. He's swearing. I know a couple of words he said.
Maybe he's off the Tassie.
He might be. I think Tex dropped that word last weekend. He dropped that a few times.
Tassie.
He's up in Tassie. We'll go with Tassie. I think it started with F, but Tassie. What a kick. He looks like he's lining up to kick a torp.
Torpedo. I don't know how he kicks a drop punt from holding the ball that way.
And then late he changes it. I know we're on radio, so it's hard to show, but he holds it on the side like he's going to kick a torp, and then his last 2 steps straightens it up.
Everything's visual now, Bert.
Yeah.
He is as green as grass, Finbar Maley, isn't he? But there's just something about him.
Yeah.
That's a shocking ball drop. Well, that's not working often.
Nah. How does he kick a torp? Start with a drop punt and swing it to a torp.
Very talented family. His father, Paul, was a superstar of the NBL. His sister, Annalise, in the WNBA at the moment. Playing with the New York Liberty.
I don't know anyone called Finbar.
No. Good name. Solid name.
Yeah, good. Different.
Nickname the Moose.
It scared me, I reckon.
It just all fits.
Finbar walked down a dark alley.
Yeah.
Neil Bullen tapped it on. Speaking of dark alleys, there's still thought. Coming over handball off to Neil Bullen. Into the forward pocket. Walker's in position.
Oh, hang on. Here we go.
Saying that he didn't do a lot wrong, but Texas got it right forward pocket, right in front of the Old Faithful to kick goal number 700.
Oh, Bernie, he'll absolutely give it to him if he kicks it.
Oh, yeah. He took his eyes off the ball, Maynard. Jeez, there's not much in it.
It's a free, though.
Not much in it, but you can't take your eye off the ball. If you make front-on contact, you've got to either hit the ball first, as we saw earlier with Worrell, or you've got to turn and face the ball, and he didn't do either.
He crouches over the footy.
Still not much in it. But
he's 40 metres out, kicking to the packed hill end at the Adelaide Oval.
Oh, he's got it.
Of course he kicked it. He's been an entertainer from the moment he arrived at the Crows, and they love him. He continues to deliver, Taylor Walker. 700 career goals. He will go down as a great of this football club.
Oh, just have a listen to that. They absolutely love him, especially on the hill, Burn. He's been an absolute warrior for this football club. And he's everything you want in a footballer. He's rough, he's ready, he's a brilliant kick, and he's just been a great personality for the game.
Every supporter here tonight is standing up. Too many heads in that crowd there. Don't want cutouts of his head because it's not pretty, but he is done.
Were on it.
She has a good kick too. Flushed it. Absolutely flushed it.
Look at him.
And very important goal too in the context of this first quarter. Remember, Collingwood kicked the first 2. Adelaide now the next 4. That's his lad with the Pies Guernsey on.
Louis for McDonald's and Reeve on
that up, you dad.
Triple M rocks footy. So Adelaide are out all of a sudden by 12. Texans got his 700th. Now Perryman under some pressure here for Collingwood. Rankin came sweeping through. Couldn't take it cleanly. Crisp wrapped him up. Umpire will run in. No, ball spits out the back.
Gave him some time, Yoda.
Ed Allen came through. Absolutely steamrolled.
He's hurt himself.
Love that from Rochelle, though. Yep. That's brilliant.
He's head-butted the back of his head in the tackle, but geez, he attacked him.
So
Love that.
Long got whacked by the rash.
Yeah, brilliant. His game has improved as well out of sight. He had all the flashy parts, but he gets in and under now. He does that tackling work. He's been very good.
Coming for Adelaide, works it up to half forward. Contest here, ground level, over the top, McAndrew. Quaynor feeding back here for the Pies. Gavin Hamble under pressure. Maynard, who's found himself under a bit of pressure in the last few minutes. Kick gets up to Membry. He marks on the lead. Looks up ahead and has to go laterally. Collingwood happily can slowly build this ball up. To go into Allen, slipped over in the middle, and the kick missed him altogether. Dawson's handball was fierce for Michael Annie, but they're set up behind the ball. Hall Kahan, one of their preferred users, uses Berry.
Their hands have been clean today, Adelaide.
Isaac Smith there with Bertie Vince tonight for Seabar Super.
I've been impressive. Collingwood came hard for a 3 or 4 minute patch there, but I'd say Adelaide have dominated 80% of this game.
Then Curvis works it down the line, fisted out of play. We'll have it thrown in.
And it's all off the back of their pressure, Yoda. They've been brilliant. I'm not sure what it's sitting at now, but they would have caused some turnovers.
See Taylor Walker on the Harvey Norman replay. Here's the story of the first quarter. Crows lead by 12 points. Quarter time, not far away.
Does he pay for a beer in Adelaide?
No, surely not. Even when he's not in Adelaide. We have to pay for it.
Miller up, flips hands up. Dawson has had a good first quarter and he cuts his way through traffic. Spiralling ball inside Adelaide's forward 50. Rochelle waits down, palms it to Saligo. Misses.
Kick those.
That would have been 5 in a row and this place would have erupted. The Crows by 13 points. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard.
They've done well, Adelaide, to get back in this game. Collingwood all over them early in the first 10 minutes, had the first 2 goals. Their pressure was elite. They'd silenced the crowd. All Collingwood supporters at the airport this afternoon. There were hundreds of them.
Just went down to greet them, did you, Bern, as they arrived?
Yeah, signed a few scarves and stuff.
Driving some Ubers.
Here's Long. Nice pick up by Anderson. Dished off beautifully. Got it across. McCreary. He elected to go to the teammate option, Lipinski, who's at the top of the square, rather than have a crack himself. Turns around, snaps the goal. Collingwood drag one back. 4-3-27 Adelaide. Pies a 3-2-20. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard. Layer up, lock in and take on winter footy. Brought to you by Totally Workwear.
They're disappointed with that, Adelaide, on transition.
Love that from McCreary, though. Able to... He probably hasn't been in the form that he wants to be, and he's running 30 metres out, could just dob it through, but sees a better option in the square, gives it off, team football. Collingwood are known for that. His teammates will love it, but for his own confidence, he would have loved to have whacked it through, I reckon.
Biggles, Bob Jane team arts.
Jack, you'll notice the additional Redcoat security guards down here tonight. They were in preparation for goal number 700, so they were acutely aware whether or not be a pitch invasion, and they were all over it. So
well
for
done. 700?
Yeah, they were anticipating a few supporters jumping on, but they were all over it.
So what happens now? He's kicked it in the first quarter. They all go home at quarter time? Or?
Double time and a half.
Yeah, that's it.
You celebrate the opening of bloody Jam Jar here.
You got to make the most of it.
Biggles for Bob Jane team arts. Free kick to Murray. Here's Tex again.
Oh. He's on. I played in that Bud game.
Yeah.
Oh. Crazy.
40 out directly in front. He should have no drama slotting this. And it'll be a nice quick response for the Crows.
Jeez, he went hard at it. His opponent, though, Puncher, just allowed him access to the footy, just decided not to go for whatever reason. Maynard was the one that had to go in the end, but you've got to go through the contest as a defender.
Rested last week, he looks fresh, he looks engaged, and he's kicked one early. Now he's got 2. And the Crows back out to a 13-point buffer just before quarter time. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard. Layer up, lock in and take on winter footy. That's brought to you by Totally Workwear.
Well, engage is the word, Jack. He caused a turnover in the middle of the ground for Dawson's goal. He was able to body out Howe for Finbar to take his mark and kick his goal. And then he's got a free kick over from Maynard, then taking him up there. He's been involved in 4 of the 5 goals for Adelaide. He is every bit engaged in this game of football, but I'll tell you one person who isn't is his youngest son by the look of it.
His 2 sons are punching each other at the moment. One's wearing a Collingwood jersey and one's wearing a Crows one. I reckon the Collingwood one's winning, but that's no surprise. He's the younger one, the tougher one. Little Louis.
Back in the middle. Adelaide are out by 13.
There they go.
Texans got a couple.
One's been banished.
Harvey Norman high fives and punches going everywhere.
Time out.
For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M rocks footy. Dawson to Berry. Works it out wide to Cumming. He's on the logo. Gets it working. Down the line. And presenting Maley again.
Jeez, he's having a crack, isn't he, there?
Yeah. They brought in the extra tall with him.
Oh, no, not those kicks, Finbar.
That's not fair.
So siren sounds, and it is quarter time. It is Adelaide leading by 13 points. Choice Hotels around the grounds. Of course, we've got a big game coming up tomorrow night on Triple M Footy as well. The Demons and the Cats. Quarter time here at the Adelaide Oval. Adelaide by 13. For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M rocks footy.
That quarter for Totally Workwear. Layer up, lock in and take on winter footy. Brought to you by Totally Workwear.
For McDonald's,
Triple M rocks footy.
when the footy's on and you can't miss a moment, get Macca's delivered for a 99-cent delivery fee. Only on the My Macca's app. Just pulled into the driveway? Grab your TV remote and don't miss a second of the footy.
Tex Walker from a very acute angle. The hill will erupt. He's very capable of this. joins. Players converge. Supporters are proud. What a moment for Tex Walker.
Live and free on 7 and streaming on 7+.
Every week and exclusive to Triple M's Mick in the Morning. D's captain, Max Gorn.
You gave away a free kick, which was contentious.
It wasn't my intention to get into umpire hate week with this.
Welcome aboard. Melbourne players following up behind that ball.
You didn't stick your hand up.
209 centimetres.
Stand.
I'm 208, so in the heat of the moment, I gave myself a centimetre.
Big Max with Mick in the Morning. Every week on Triple M.
After a great auction result, Harcourts makes it possible. So talk to your local Harcourts agent today to make that result possible.
Poo, glorious poo, hot, solid and log-shaped. I bet we'll approve a clean unload. Well done, mate. Like a gently cooked dog food, shipped straight to my home. Gives my pop a healthy gut.
Switch to Leica today. Exclusively available at leica.com.au. That's Lyka.
Oh, no. Hey, are we heating the house or the entire street?
Dad's still guarding every window? Switch to Tango Energy today and get up to $250 in energy credits on our bonus booster bundle. Consider it permission to let your guard down. Switch in minutes at tangoenergy.com.
Tango Energy.
New moving Vic customers only. Direct debit and e-billing required. T's and C's apply. Fact sheets available at tangoenergy.com/energy plans. For clear advice on the right plan for you, contact us on 1-800-861-952.
Right now at BP, you can earn double BP rewards or Qantas points. Coffee run? Tick, tick. Cheeky pit stop? Tick, tick. Full tank? Tick, tick. Scan BP rewards for double points until 28 July. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. See bp.com.au/double points.
How are you not freezing?
This jacket, Sherpa lined. I wanted a Bottle Mart.
Of course you did.
Stay toasty at Bottle Mart. Grab a 10-pack of Canadian Club Premix 4.8% for $46.99 for more rewards members or $49.99 for non-members. And you could win a Canadian Club Sherpa jacket. Plus Carlton Dry 3.5 30-pack cans at just $59.99. More rewards. Join now for free at bottlemart.com.au. See website for T's and C's.
Bottle Mart.
Is more in store.
The all-new Toyota RAV4 plug-in hybrid has arrived at Chadstone Toyota. Experience electric driving for everyday trips with Toyota hybrid power for longer journeys. Test drive today at Chadstone Toyota. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
LMCT 8169.
If your business has a tax debt, there might be voices in your head. One says, pay the tax. The other says, no, not this week. That's fear talking, protecting you from short-term pain.
Hi, Simone from Your Business Angels. If you have a tax debt, we can help you find the logic again. Clear numbers, calm plans, and a way forward before the ATO comes knocking.
Your Business Angels. Repair the past, rescue the future. Call 1300 982 559.
Tilly knows how to plan a party.
Hey, can I borrow your marquee tomorrow?
But she'd been feeling uneasy, and it wasn't the unexpected showers.
It was my home loan.
All her careful forecasting was going unrewarded, so she refinanced with Macquarie Bank.
Can't control the weather, but I can control my home loan.
With great rates and flexible loan options, her money's working harder.
About time.
Join the home of good borrowers. Search Macquarie Home Loans or speak to your broker and say,
I bank with Macquarie.
Lending criteria, fees and T's and C's apply.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M rocks footy.
This quarter for Bunnings Trade. Trades and business owners can build big rewards with new Power Pass Pro rewards by Bunnings.
Coming into tonight, we had the feeling that it would be red hot, and so far it has been exactly that at the Adelaide Oval. The Crows lead by 13 points at quarter time, 5-3-33 to Collingwood, 3-2-20. The goals have been shared around, but importantly for Taylor Walker, he goes past 700 goals and becomes the 28th player in VFL AFL history to do exactly that. Let's get to the boundary. Rhett Biglands is there. Bob Jane.
No signs of any injury concerns for Jeremy Howe with that groin, and Josh Dankos with that angle. That pushed through fine in this first quarter. Isaac Cumming is the watch, though, Jack. He's got a bit of a hamstring concern. He had that a few weeks ago, return versus the Swannies last week. Getting a heap of work into it, but I'll keep you updated as that unfolds.
Biggles is there for Bob Jane. Team Marts, who are Rippers. Of course, they got the start of financial year sale, which is on now. BobJane.com.au. Isaac Smith, Bernie Vince, right across the country on Triple M footy.
Well, it was all Collingwood early. Kicked the first two goals. Their pressure was through the roof. They were beating Adelaide up around the stoppage. But Adelaide is just a mature team now. They're able to find their feet again, and they haven't always been able to do that when teams jump them here and in big games, big pressure games like this. So that's a sign of maturity, especially from last year. Collingwood did that in the final, and they just couldn't get back in at Adelaide. So to do it mid-game, mid-quarter is a real step up. Around the clearance, 12-8 Adelaide's way. Contested footy, pretty even. Centre bounce, even as well. So it's just a high-pressure game, as you said. High pressure, big contest. Dawson was awesome for Adelaide. He's had 11 and kicked the goal. He's kicked one goal too. Berry's had 11, 4 clearances already for Berry. He's just such a good player now for Adelaide. And Dacos and Quaino have had 10 each for Collingwood.
Second term Thursday night footy about to get underway for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks footy. McAndrew got the tap down for Adelaide. Peatling doing the grunt work, and then he's wrapped up by Cameron Buller. You
can see Allen gone to Dawson now. That's really tightened up from the first quarter. He's going everywhere with him. Arm across, stopping everything. Dawson, as I said, 11 and 3 shots at goal in that first quarter, just dominated.
So free kick right next to the Amy centre circle here for the Pies. Cameron worked it forward, but Miller up.
Cameron's kicked that 30 metres. He's unloaded. That has gone nowhere.
What a year Miller is having.
Yep.
Adelaide across half-back. Oh,
no,
boy.
no.
Absolute nutmeg.
It's like a chook on an egg.
I genuinely didn't think anyone born outside the 60s would have the first name Wayne.
Carey, obviously.
He was probably born in the 60s, though, wouldn't he be?
Maybe 70s.
So footy at half forward here. Adelaide just had a little fumble. Pendles. Here's side bottom.
Wayne Wiedemann.
Collingwood inside 50.
The weed.
It's my dad's name. So good.
Oh, is it? I like that.
Little blind turn.
Yep.
Came from West.
Oh, 71 the duck.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
He won't like that either.
No.
Won't he?
No, he wants to be an 80s kid. He'll tell you that.
He'd be a kid of the 90s if he had the chance.
Yeah.
Rankin wrapped up by DeGoey.
I thought you meant the name.
Yeah.
Did you say your dad's name's Wayne?
Yeah,
is it?
yeah.
Wayne Smith.
Yeah, we
It's an
said
Aussie name.
It's very common.
Only a name a mother could love.
Dacos had it tapped into his lap, left forward pocket, almost. Imagine shouting out Bowler's name, Wayne Smith.
Come on.
We had to apologise to Dad when all the kids were born that his name certainly wasn't getting a run.
What, just a middle name? Not even a middle name, no. That's just wipe it.
Yeah. That one will get wiped from the whole family tree, I would have thought.
Smitty.
Adelaide with the re-entry. Straight down the guts to Thilthorpe. Dished it off to Dawson.
Oh, no, he can't bend.
The Texan couldn't bend. He just couldn't swivel. He put a nice tackle on, though. At the base of that is Puncher under all sorts of heat. Neil Bullen trundles it forward.
What Puncher was doing there?
No.
Howe.
He should have punched it.
Here's Frampton. Works it to the outer side. Chance out here for Harvey Harrison.
Decides to go inboard to Pendlebury. He's in no rush at all, the Collingwood champ, from one champ to another. Uses Nick Dacos. How many for Nick Dacos? Burns, Seabus Super.
This will be his 13th. And no one really putting time into him. Thought Peatling would have gone to him, but he's just doing his own thing.
Very, very good round one, despite that loss. He was fantastic.
I reckon it's the second half you got to worry about him.
Miller up, Michael Annie. This is by hand on the outer side wing. Now Curtin, careful left foot ball to Bailey. The Moose is possessed at the moment. Handball's off. First Dawson, then Curtin. Squares it up. Walker in great shape. Doesn't mark. Did everything right, but just didn't drag it in.
So Dacos got it to Perryman. That was Josh. Now it ends up with Neil Bullen for Adelaide. Can punch it back inside 50, but didn't hit it as he would have wanted. Straight to Pendlebury.
Well, turnovers there just kill you.
Here's Josh Dacos streaming from half-back. Ball lays for Adelaide. Got sort of an intercepting hand. Now, remember, he's given away a free kick against Worrell.
Lucky there, Adelaide. Neil Bullen, you've got to be better than that.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant player. He sees the game well. You can't have those high turnovers going inside 50.
Went with the outside of the boot, didn't he? Just need to do the simple thing. Top of the square, lock it in.
Crows by 2 goals. Triple M Bunnings trade scoreboard. Early stages, second quarter. Perryman roved it off that marking contest. Side bottom, who started the game slowly because he wasn't out there. Drills a pass to Membry, who dropped it. Hard against the boundary line. Neil Bullen kept it in and then's going to get it back by hand. Clever underground handball from Peatling. Now Thilthorpe deep. Walker and Maynard. The battle continues. Tex drags it in.
He's too strong for Puncher.
He might be out of his weight division, I reckon.
Yeah, mid-season pickup Puncher. I think he was from the Eagles, wasn't he? Woodville West Torrens Puncher.
Yeah.
Got picked up and only played a few games. But just those long high balls, Texas just too good at positioning. Pushed back on him, worked him back under the footy, protected the ball drop, and then Puncher missed the spoil. Didn't punch it again.
You won't get a better look at this, Jack.
Goal number 700 was from a similar spot at the other end. He kicks to the riverbank stand end, and he starts celebrating the second that left his boot. Tex cannot miss. He's got 3. Adelaide lead by 3 goals. And the Walker family are having a party in the stands on the Triple M Harvey Norman replay.
Oh, I'd love to have Tex mic'd up here, because if we going back to Puncher, it'll make no sense what he's saying. It'll be something about the sheriff's in town, or telling him who he is, or asking him what his name is. But geez, he's flushing him tonight. He actually missed his first couple of weeks ago here, Yater. I think we called it together. I reckon he missed his first 4 shots a goal, and some were only at the top of the square. It was very un-Tex-like, but geez, he brought his kicking boots tonight. Amazing what a week off does for this bloke. Freshen up, come back in and perform.
We don't have the true man or the ratings, but he's clearly the number 1 player on the ground at the moment.
Yeah.
He's been brilliant with and without the ball.
And Dawson very busy still again, up to 13, and that goal.
Oh, Mick Andrew.
The McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks footy.
That was
Adelaide,
deep context.
around by 18.
Go try that again. Deep context.
That's hard to say. I said deep context.
Yeah.
Forward free kick.
Ex-misses.
It's difficult to say that.
Yeah. I thought you said Scott Lysette.
Oh, poor Scotty.
Keys inside 50. Don't tell me. Tex!
He said it's touched.
He's telling everyone to line up for a point.
Don't give it away.
They've signalled the goal.
The umpire signalled the goal. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Why was Tex saying touched? That's one of the dumbest things I've seen him do, and I've seen him do a lot of dumb things.
He just went and told me.
He just said it was touched. Why is he starting to be honest?
That can't be one of the dumbest things you've seen.
No, actually, it's probably in the top 600.
So, Harvey Norman, this is going up to the Arc. Right down, Harvey Norman, upgrade and save on selected electrical appliances. Shop TVs, fridges, washers, dryers and more. Upgrade and save at Harvey Norman now.
Do you need to go to the Arc when he tells you?
I don't know. Is that like walking in cricket?
When Gilly walked in the World Cup.
Oh, the umpire nearly... umpire nearly blindsided.
Blindsided?
Yeah.
What do we do here if the Arc says we can see that there is no contact with them?
Do they go and ask Tex?
Score review. Is a behind. It had to be. Because Tex told us it was.
Geez, that would have been 4.
Yeah.
4 and a quarter and a bit.
Yes, mate.
Adelaide have got Collingwood on the ropes here in the second quarter. We tick up to 8 minutes gone. They lead by 19 points. That is a risky ball coming back in. Big fist from Neil Bullen. Ricochets to Miller, who's 55 metres out. Walker camped underneath it, knocked away from him. To go to Cameron. Buried into McAndrew, a tackle. They are hunting at the moment, the Crows.
This pressure, and some of the tackles, the way they tackle, they just dump people into the ground. It's great to see.
Bernie Vince there.
Adelaide, stand.
With Isaac Smith, free kick. McAndrew for the Crows in the ruck.
Play on.
He's on the front edge of the centre square. Sends a high, long ball in the Thilthorpe direction. Got him!
They're too strong.
Too big.
And Filthy from the top of the square will go back city end and whack through another, you'd reckon.
Well, this is the concern for Collingwood. They come up against the tall forward line, 3 tools in the Adelaide forward line. It's testing them out. It's that man Puncher again. He's been moved off Tex and ended up taking out Frampton and creating some space so Thilthorpe could go up on his own. Jeez, this is a big kick. Adelaide all over him at the moment.
So Thilthorpe comes in, city end. Point blank really for him. Kick on the way is good. He's got 2. And Adelaide are out by 25 points. On the Triple M Bunnings Trade scoreboard, 7,446. Pies are 3,321. Trades and business owners can build big rewards with new Power Pass Pro rewards by Bunnings. You've got Isaac Smith, you've got Bertie Bits on Triple M footy.
Well, it's tough for Puncher. When you think about it, you got two genuine seasoned AFL forwards. One's kicked 700 goals. One's one of the best young forwards in the competition, and he genuinely looks out of his weight division at the moment. So he hasn't had a full AFL pre-season yet, and he's come up against these two fully fledged men. And Adelaide, they are genuinely all over. But what I'm most impressed about, Dawson lays a big tackle 50 metres out. Then McAndrew comes over the top, lays another one. They force a ball up. They earn a free kick, then go deep inside 50. Their pressure is just out hunting Collingwood at the moment.
Thursday night footy for Ream Hot Water, built up for Aussie conditions when it comes to water heating. Ask your plumber to install a Ream. Paul Kahn, off half back, his handball was just wide of McAndrew.
Oh yeah, DeGoey.
Strong grab by DeGoey. Turns around, he's 75 metres out from goal. Low ball. It was intercepted by Cumming. Right now, they lead by 25 points, the Crows, and they have got all the answers.
Six of Adelaide's 7 goals to the tools. Finbar Maley's got 1, Thilthorpe 2, Tex 3. That's your 6, and then Dawson's got 1 to make it 7. So they're just dominating in the air, the big blokes.
Paul Kahn from half-back.
He's done well there, Yoda. He was under a lot of pressure trying to get out of back 50.
He's done well since he's started his career, really, only a few weeks ago. And here's DeGoey as Collingwood win it back through centre wing. Not a great kick. Hit the instep and finds Cumming for Adelaide.
He's been good tonight, Cumming.
Got it across to Curvis. Adelaide transition really quick. It spits out the back. Saliga, big hit with Puncher. And Perry wrapped up and dumped by Rochelle. Oh, Rochelle's
something's into him. It's on.
No free kick. Ball up. Look at this on the half.
Oh, that was good. That's holding the ball, though.
Yeah, every day of the week.
Holding the ball. Oh, jeez.
That's been for 150 years.
He tried to take the tackle on and drop the ball. You don't get any easier decision than that.
This is hostile territory for Collingwood right now. Toe poke up the line. Taken by Murray, who's feeling good about himself. He took on a tackle, maybe a little unlucky. Classy spin by Perryman. Broadcast wing, McStay by hand, loops it over the top. And now Anderson
got that pressure.
As soon as Collingwood take possession, there's an Adelaide player tackling them. They lead by 25 points and they've got their tails up.
This is inspiring footy to watch.
It is. And Reagan just stalked him there. Knew he was going to get it. Third in the chain and bang.
I'll tell you what, that was less holding the ball than the one in forward at D50 for Collingwood.
Yeah.
He only just got it, Anderson.
Umpire panicked.
Adelaide regather their breath a bit. They just chip it around the back half. They lead this by 25, is it?
Great football, Yader, though. This is finals football, and Adelaide, I wouldn't be sleeping on them.
So, Berry, you did sort of go half confident early, but it sounds like you're starting to build.
No, you should have heard me in the Thursday rub. I came off a long run, didn't I, Jack?
2 goals down, he went a bit quiet, but
I don't know about the long run.
You've got to be able to absorb the pressure, Bertie.
Felt like second change bowlers, to be honest to me.
It's been a part-time stuff.
Sort of 10 overs, none for 40.
Brett Lee used to come on second change.
Oh, really?
Yeah, drop 158 Ks.
Murray worked it down the line and has fisted out of play. Have it thrown in at half forward here for Adelaide. They led this by 25, 13 gone second term.
Kind of felt a bit more sort of Chris Harris from New Zealand.
Hang on.
Bit of Shane Harvey.
You must be a cricket fan.
Ian Harvey.
Off a few steps. Nick Dacos picks it up. Tackled by Dawson.
Bit of Steve Law coming on in the fifth.
Oh, it's on again.
It's ferocious out there.
Everyone's had their angry peels today.
They won 6 of their last 7 coming into tonight, Adelaide. Thursday night footy, the big stage, and it feels like they've set themselves for it. Dawson bombs away from half forward. Big fly in the back from Howe. He couldn't mark. Walker at ground level trying to spin out, has got 3 goals. He won't get a chance to kick number 4, but it will be balled up. 30 out from the Crows' goal. They lead by 25 points.
Tapped out. Cameron gone straight to Rankin for Adelaide. Slipped it back. to Hall Kahan.
Oh, well done.
That's coming, his second little set that he's done volleyball style tonight. Got it to Neil Bullen, but he's sprayed it right. Minor score. So Adelaide moved to 7-5-47. We've got Collingwood 3-3-21. All that happening on the Triple M Bunnings trade scoreboard.
Oh, he's been so good coming. I've been watching him on the wing. He's been getting back, helping defence. What I love most about his game, especially tonight, 100% kicking efficiency, the most underrated stat in football, I reckon.
Darcy Cameron marks the exit kick. Stands on defensive 50. Last year's best and fairest winner.
Peter Dacos happy that they've changed the BNF because of it.
He wasn't there at the end, Pete, was he? Sort of left early.
He had something on.
No, I think he just cracked shit. To be honest.
Have you ever heard it? Oh shit, we got the wrong person. We'll change how we vote.
Just change it. Collingwood the oldest, got the Copeland Trophy, the oldest bloody award in the history of the game.
Murray drives to half forward. Keys waits down. He's 50 out. He's got a vacant goal square and he fires away. And Tex was standing there saying, I was all on my own, but when the Keyser sees the goals, nothing else matters.
Tunnel vision, Keyser.
Yeah, I tell you what, his ears would be ringing. Texan absolutely gave it to him. Pies bring it back in. Here's Puncher. He's had a real tough night, the newcomer. And gets it working down the line toward the contest.
Play on, not 15. Play on.
Umpire calls him to keep it going. Ball spills out. Side bottom. Worked it down the line. Very good mark by Worrell. He's been strong back there for Adelaide.
Stand.
Sideways ball. Neil Bullen goes short to Rankin. He's in the true centre half-back spot. Adelaide lead it by 27. Played 16 second term. Then Curvis, they've done a lot of this keepings off tonight, Adelaide. Found Curtin and he just rifles it down the line to the Texan.
Cheat's gone quick tonight. The pressure and the energy in the game.
This is suiting Adelaide down to the ground. This chip mark, number 2 in the competition for kicks this season. Maintaining possession. Walker a left foot ball from half forward. All the Collingwood defenders flew against each other. Keys waits down. He can't get hands free. 7-6-48 the Crows. The Pies 3-3-21. Triple M Bunnings trade scoreboard, second quarter at the Adelaide Oval. Barely a spare seat in the house. Quainer gave a fierce handball. Harrison had nowhere to go.
Their teasing distance and then their ability to close that teasing distance, Adelaide. They're the number 1 tackling team in the competition, but they're stalking their opponents. Every time they know the ball's coming, it's brilliant to watch.
And like Burns said earlier, will have another ball up. When they hit them, they actually make sure they're hit, don't
they're trying to tackle through them, which is impressive.
Tap down. Trying to work it out of there.
Not sure what that feels like, to be honest. Be nice skill to have, Yoda.
Well, you used to do it both ways. You just sort of a little sidestep to miss it and then get around them and you left the tackling to the others. But
play to your strength.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have it thrown in. 4 premiership medals and say you did all right. Tap down. Little handball. Pendles. Quaynor. They've been under all sorts. Look at that.
Go
they had a 2-way attack, Adelaide.
Oh, wow.
They sort of set them up. We're just going to maul them.
Where'd they keep coming from?
Yeah, I don't know. They're like flies at Christmas.
Isn't it? Quaynor coming out of the bush.
And Murray gets it working back to Key.
It's like they've got 28 players on the field.
They just kept turning up, popping up out of the grass.
All these nipsies just bob up out of nowhere. Rochelle has a fumble, bumped off the ball by side bottom.
Here we go again.
Now the pressure comes for Collingwood. They've been able to handball free. Dacos long to McCreery.
Oh, no.
His kick splits the difference. It gave Membry no chance whatsoever. And it's easily gobbled up by Worrell.
But it's that perceived pressure, Jack, that Collingwood, they don't feel comfortable with ball in hand at all. And they're just making silly turnover mistakes that they don't need to make.
Triple M Bunnings trade scoreboard. Adelaide by 27 points. 18 minutes gone, second quarter.
I reckon there's something in that teasing distance, Izzy, as well, mate. Like the way they're just able to figure out when to go and when to stay.
Yeah. And there's a system to it. They're not all going, so they don't then lose structure. Their half-backs are set up really well, that the pressure comes, and then they set up really well in an intercepting position as well. I like what they've done.
And they're not scared to play slow, then get past centre wing and just go. Now, Rochelle's got to go here. That was a sort of a contest where he was out-heighted by Puncher.
He could
who
have
actually
marked
did that
that,
over the
Puncher.
line.
He
We'll
could
have thrown in right half forward here for the Crows. They lead it by 27. Second term, nearly 20 in.
Just want to get one out of his area, I reckon, Puncher. He's let a few through tonight.
Last 10 minutes, Red Z leading Adelaide have taken 6 intercept marks to 0. Pendlebury tackled by Cumming, and then side bottom. Got a dose from Isaac Cumming as well, and that's holding it. Ball will have to come back.
For Red Zeds, what are the tackle numbers? Have you got them there, Burn?
No, they're not on there, but I can get them.
Cumming trying to pinpoint a pass. It was a risky ball. Curtin, that's too easy. Got rid of his man. And blazes across the face.
What about his turn of speed there, though, Jack, when he picked it up, Curtin? He put 3 metres on the Collingwood defender like that.
Isaac Smith there with Bertie Vince tonight for Seabar Super. They get it working. Toby Murray got the fist through it. Adelaide at ground level. It's tied up, and we'll have a ball up.
Is Toby Murray Sammy Jacobs reincarnated?
There's a bit about it.
Yeah.
There's a bit about the Tobster. Look at him.
Tackles 34-30, Adelaide's way.
I'd love to see effective, though. Like,
Yeah,
we
I'd
don't
love
have
to-
those numbers.
That's effective.
That's a good tackle by the Pies. No free kick. It's being paid.
That's not.
That's a good tackle.
That's not high.
To Peatling.
Yeah, I can smell those sausage rolls.
I'd love to see the hurt meter on those tackles. for Adelaide.
Impact tackles.
As Peatling sends it long. Adelaide lead it by 27 as they go inside 50. Collingwood under all sorts of pressure. McCreary back here trying to release a handball.
Look at him. Look at him.
Oh. Maynard got boots the ball. Keezer was trying to mow him down. Everyone fell over. Worrell was bumped off it. Borlase did nicely. Tapped it back to the advantage of Worrell. And then Borlase just smuggled it to Miller. It was not legal, but the umpire said play on. Berry sits underneath it.
Not much smuggling is, Jack.
That is true. They make TV shows about it.
Play on.
And Sam Berry, the leading tackler in the AFL this season, heads to the wing.
Play on.
Maley got in the way of McAndrew, and it's off hands and out of bounds. Adelaide 7-6-48. Collingwood 3-3-21. Triple M Bunnings Trade scoreboard. Trades and business owners can build big rewards with new Power Pass Pro rewards by Bunnings Yated. Did you know that?
I did. Got a brother-in-law who's a tradie. Loves getting into Bunnings. He loves getting the snags, and he loves getting the old hat, like the old school hat.
Yeah, good hats.
Yeah.
Got a few different colours now, their hats.
Yeah, they have this little spin the wheel on Fridays. He goes in and sort of rips it around where he gets a bit of wood. I don't know what they do. These
Gets a bit of wood.
What did you just say?
He must like the hats.
Jeez, he gets excited about Bunnings. Each to their own, I suppose.
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy.
Oh, the smell of that pie.
Rips it when he gets a bit of wood. Yeah, right.
Sausages and wood.
I'm not sure that's what happens at Bunnings.
Oh, I love it. And he loves
Yeah.
it.
It's your brother-in-law.
Name him.
They're just skewed in so many different directions.
Yeah, dude, that took off.
That's all good fun. Anderson
Anyway, get to Bunnings.
wraps around from the wing. It kicks into the forward pocket. A rare forward 50 entry for Collingwood. Nicely taken by Membry. Handballs for Allen, but Dawson bearing down on him. Takes him to the boundary line. Throw in 40 around from Collingwood's goal. Who's finding the footy, Burn? Red Z Lending.
Oh, Berry's up to 18 and 5 clearances. Just that inside ball for Adelaide's having a super year. Dawson 15 in the goal for Collingwood. Dacos 15 and Quaynors had 12.
As you can hear, Bernie doing the stats. No, Ethan Meldrum was on a month-long holiday in Europe.
Jeez.
Extraordinary. Great hands to Goey up to Pendlebury. Top of the goal square. That's one against the flow. When DeGoey and Pendlebury combine, good things happen. And it's back to 21 points. Triple M Bunnings Trade scoreboard.
Yeah, it's a goal they needed going into half-time. They're not out of it. They've been playing very lacklustre football. Adelaide have been bringing all the energy and pressure, but they get that back. They're only 3 goals behind now, Yader, which is ridiculous when you think about the momentum and the influence that Adelaide have had on this game of football.
That's what they do, though, Collingwood.
Yeah.
They find a way to stay in games. That's what good teams do. They find a way when they're not going well. All the play's been against them. Hardly touched the footy. Hardly had it inside 50. They find a way to stay in there. This becomes a big 4 minutes before half-time. If Collingwood can pinch another one, they'll go into half-time with a lot of confidence.
Go for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks footy. Rucks go at it. McAndrew long came through for Collingwood. Wrapped up. Nick Dacos. Nice little turn of speed through the middle. Released a handball. Got it back. Goes to side bottom. Stepped around. Can they get another one, the Pies, before half-time? Bit under 4 minutes until half-time as Perryman sends a long ball inside 50. Fisted away. Miller for Adelaide. Gets it out of there.
Nick Dacos camped underneath that ball. Side bottom arrives. Curtin had nowhere to go. Perryman stuck to tackle. And then
How big is he?
How strong is Daniel Curtin? And then kicks around the body.
Oh, hang on.
Frampton goes straight through the back of Saligo. Adelaide free kick. Not a lot ahead.
Could not get a worse kick.
The Moose he's kicked that.
Off his antler.
He's off his antler.
That has gone right angles. 5 rows back.
I don't know how you do that.
That's impossible. You have to have an antler to do that.
It's gone to gully.
Don't go through the mark.
Oh, my Lord.
Off his antler.
That's the only way I can describe it.
That's good gear.
I love it.
He should be handballing that. Don't worry about kicking it.
Adelaide by 21 as Collingwood work it forward, but it's intercepted. So Maynard's kick's been chopped off. Let's head down to Red Biglan's Bob Jane T-Marts.
Adelaide completely changed their centre-bound structure when they've got McAndrew up against an undersized McStay. They get way too offensive, and so often it comes unstuck from last 2 centre bounces. It's happened.
Good stuff, Biggles. There he is, Red Biglan's. He's sort of Mr. Serious tonight.
Yeah, very. He's straightening us up.
Yeah, giving us real insights into the game, out of the contest. They try and work it forward, the Pies, but last line of defence, mark taken by Worrell.
He's had a good night, Josh Worrell. He's had a great season. Third in last year's best and fairest. Bangs it out of defence, but it might be coming back. McStay outmarks McAndrew.
Doing a good job here, Collingwood. They're setting up really well behind the footy. As we said, only a couple of minutes to go. Just need to find a score. They've had the last 5 inside 50s. Need to find a way.
Adelaide haven't kicked a goal since the 9-minute mark. McStay pokes the pass.
Got it.
Howe drifts forward.
He came from the open side, Jack, and no one accounted for him. He ran behind every player on the ground, and you could just see that he was going to get a run at it.
10 metres.
Look at this. On the Harvey Norman, just too easy. No one's gone near him. Best mark on the ground.
Good decision to go forward, too, from Howe. Just went forward. He's such a danger up there.
We don't see him at this end of the ground too often at this point in his career, but what an important goal for Collingwood.
Game on.
Pendlebury and Howe slot majors, and it's back to 15 points, 1 minute and 22 before half-time on the Triple M Bunnings Trade scoreboard.
Well, I said if they could pinch another one before half-time, it'd be such a goal against play. Adelaide have dominated this game in the contest, on the outside, inside, the tackling, the pressure. They've dominated for the majority. Maybe Collingwood got the upper hand in the first sort of 5 or 6 minutes when they kicked those first couple, but as I said, this is what good teams do. They find a way to just scratch, claw, keep in the game just as long until they can get a break. And then at halftime, don't be surprised if they come out and kick the first couple too, and it's game on again.
Well, we're back in the middle for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks footy. Pies with the last couple. Get themselves right back into this. Out of the middle, Peatling smothered off his boot by Houston. He's going to send the ball forward. A big screw. Got a nice piece of that. Oh, he worked his way to the front, McStay, but the ball spilled to the back. Gee, it bounced through for a score. It's a minor one, but boy, did they unload from the middle there, the Pies. Adelaide lead it by 14. Collingwood doing all the attacking, is he? 48-34, Triple M Bunnings Trade scoreboard.
They've got to be careful here, Adelaide. Just be defensive. Soak up the last minute. Don't give up anything.
It's an aggressive kick in from Hall Khan. Luckily for him, Curtin was up to it. Peatling was going to handball, then didn't. Maley tackled. Out of bounds. Clock stops with 48 seconds.
There's just nothing to gain from Adelaide's point of view here. Collingwood are going to be set up well defensively. They'll get a number behind the footy. They just need to run this clock out.
Seabass Super built you something the smart way. Isaac Smith and Bertie Vince tonight on Triple M footy. So Adelaide were out by 27. It's back to 14. Throw in. Tap down by McAndrew. They try and work it forward. Perryman, little blind turn. Got the handball across to Nick Dacos. Tried to tap it to side bottom, then eventually handballed for him. Side bottom sends it forward. Contest there. Nick Murray got the fist through it for Adelaide. McStay stayed down. Got it to Lipinski. Curtin. Adelaide under a bit of pressure now. And, gee, well done. He kept it in. McStay on the left ball. Look at this. Dan, that's unbelievable. McStay from the boundary with a left foot checky after intercepting the Miller a handball. That's brilliant stuff, and it's Collingwood 3 in a row. The Crows by 8, but the Pies are really starting to hum.
What about their body language on Adelaide now? I just looked around behind the footy. Peatling head down. McAndrew head down. Saligo's flat. Maley's talking. He doesn't know what to do. Rochelli's up the ground saying, what's going on? Panic at Adelaide now. They're right back in this contest. 8 points. If you had told me it would have been 8 points at half-time, they might not be finished yet.
Is that
about 10 minutes ago? Crazy. And what a finish from McStay.
Is that a sneaky goal of you?
100% it is.
That's an Eddie Betts sort of goal from that pocket too. Wrong side for a left footer, and he bananaed it. Sort of went right to left for a bit. Then it started to go left to right late.
How quickly this game has changed for McDonald's and Ream Hotwater. Adelaide led by 27 points at the 15-minute mark.
Seems like about 2 minutes ago they were leading by that much.
And the halftime siren about to sound, and Collingwood are right in the game.
Play on.
3 quick goals for the Pies. Makes it an 8-point deficit at the main break. 7-6-48 Adelaide. Collingwood 6-4-40. And this is everything we hoped it would be so far. This has been a sensational game between two teams at an important stage of their season. Josh Rochelli with a couple of injury concerns as well.
Look at the body language just quickly. Look at Adelaide. They're sort of trying to create a bit of energy, but they're flat as attack. Collingwood up and about, getting around each other, high-fiving. It's just poles apart.
Here's Jordan Dawson talking to Channel 7.
The contest has been really sharp, which is good. They ramped up in the last 5 minutes, and to their credit, they finished their work. So we've got to be better, but good first half.
The Texan has his crowd eating out of the palm of his hand.
Yeah, he's a superstar, so it's good that he got the 7 out of the way early and just play footy now.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Mitch.
Jordan Dawson talking to Mitch Cleary, courtesy of Channel 7 here at the Adelaide Oval. An 8-point lead to Adelaide at halftime for McDonald's and Ream Hotwater. This is a good one. Triple M rocks Thursday night footy.
That quarter for Bunnings Trade. Trades and business owners can build big rewards with new Power Pass Pro rewards by Bunnings.
For Ream Hot Water,
Triple M rocks footy.
Built tough for Aussie conditions. When it comes to water heating, ask your plumber to install a Ream. Just pulled into the driveway? Grab your TV remote and don't miss a second of the footy.
Walker looking for a little left to right finish on this, and that is so magnificent. Gee, kicks the ball straight. We know that. We know he's a terrific kid.
Live and free on 7 and streaming on 7 Plus.
Mick in the Morning and Mercedes-Benz Waverley are giving you the chance to win a brand new Mercedes-Benz GLA 200 SUV with Mick in the Morning. Just leave the show a message at mickinthemorning.com and you could go in the draw to win the Merc.
The Mexican fire chief who had twin boys, he called them Jose and Jose B.
mickinthemorning.com.
For Mercedes-Benz Waverley in a class of its own, visit the award-winning team at 769 Springvale Road, an easy 8 minutes from Chadstone.
Lots of clean disposal out there today, which has me thinking about your dog's disposal. That's right, their poo. Because there you are every morning, bag in hand, scooping information about their health. And a dog on Leica? Now that's clean disposal for you. Solid, tidy, no fumbling. It's what fresh food does. All the real meat and veg sorts their gut right out. Leica is glorious food for glorious poo. Get onto it, leica.com.au.
Since 2021, BHP has helped Australians gain critical skills
that local industries rely on. BHP in the Future of Work program, building communities together.
They call this the lucky country. Trouble is, there's only so much luck to go around. See, for everyone finding a gold coin...
Oh, stoked! I found $2!
There's a newlywed whose gold ring is falling down the drain. Lucky Amy has optional cover for portable valuables.
Lucky you're with Amy.
Before buying contents insurance issued by Amy, read the PDS and TMD at amy.com.au and consider whether it's right for you.
So, have you had anything to drink?
Yeah, but only a couple. And I ate a big meal.
Okay, breathe into the device, please. One long, continuous breath.
I also drank plenty of water. And I'm a pretty big guy as well.
Okay, you've blown over 0.05, so I'm going to need you to step out of the car.
I'm not going to lose my licence, am I? I didn't drink that much.
Stop kidding yourself. If you drink, don't drive. A message from the TAC.
If you've been injured at work, you may be entitled to compensation worth hundreds of thousands or more. Call now and talk to a lawyer who can navigate the work cover process to maximise your compensation. Arnold, Thomas and Becker. No win, no fee. No fear.
Upgrade and save now at Harvey Norman. Shop big brand TVs. Upgrade and save $350 on LG 65-inch C6 OLED. Shop hot package deals. Upgrade and save over $450 on Sonos soundbar subwoofer speaker bundle. Shop fridges. Upgrade and save $200 on Hisense 640-litre French door. Shop vacuums. Upgrade and save $50 on Bissell Professional stick vac. Shop more in store and online at Harvey Norman now. Conditions apply.
Hot water you've ever seen. Ream comes on steady, hot and strong. It just keeps on and on.
Get the best in heat pump and solar hot water and government rebates.
Install a Ream. Install a Ream.
Accept nothing less than Australia's best.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M rocks footy.
This halftime break for BHP, supporting women and girls on and off the field. BHP and the AFLW, building stronger communities together.
Well, Thursday night footy, we've got a game on here. Adelaide lead it by 8, 7-6-48. The Pies are 6-4-40. Crows got it out to 27 points at one stage in that second term, but the Pies have gone bang, bang, bang. She's back to an 8-point game for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M rocks footy, and it's a Triple M footy half-time for BHP. Strong communities don't happen by chance. They're built by people and partnerships that last. BHP building local communities together. We've got Isaac Smith and we've got Bernie Vince, boys. What were the key numbers on the Reds' Eds for the second term?
All pretty even, Yoda, when you have a look at it in total numbers. Clearances exactly even, 19 each. Contested possessions, there's only one in it, 72-71. So, I mean, probably the one that stands out is marks. So, uncontested marks for Adelaide, 61-37. So, what they're trying to do, they're just trying to retain the footy a little bit. We saw them chipping it around early. And when they didn't chip it around and went back into a contest, that's when Collingwood started to get the ascendancy again. So, they were just looking to retain it for a while. But that last 10 minutes was insane by Collingwood. They were kicking goals from the boundary. What they did is they just set up really well behind the footy, didn't they? It was just repeat inside 50s, and in the end, the damn wall breaks. Great grab from Howie. He sort of kicked it off, and then McStay kicked one out of his backside from the boundary, and things just started to fall Collingwood's way. But geez, it's been a game of pressure. This is a finals game. This is exactly what a finals game is. And you know, Adelaide have been very good for the majority of this. They've just that little hiccup, that little moment, sort of 8 to 10 minutes that they just give up again. It was similar to the start of the game. Their first 6 to 8 minutes was pretty slow as well, and Collingwood kicked the first couple. But yeah, it's as I said, it's as close to a final type pressure and contest that you'll see.
Well, red time goals kill you, and Collingwood kicked 3 red time goals. So Adelaide, they dominated this game, and the best sides, they know how to manage the last 3 to 5 minutes of a quarter, and Adelaide have just made a little slip up there. Will it cost them in the end? I don't think it will, but you've got to be better than that, especially in big games. You want to put yourself into a position where you can control what's happening, and they've just allowed Collingwood back in it, and Collingwood are so good at managing games. Nick Dacos, he hasn't got off the leash yet, even though he's had 20 disposals. He's only going at 40% kicking efficiency, but he looks like he can absolutely rip this game apart at the moment.
I reckon he had 6 in the last sort of 5 minutes. He got really involved through the middle. They started to win centre bounce, and when they didn't win it, their pressure was so good that they won it back quickly, and it didn't allow it to get inside 50 for Adelaide, because when Adelaide lock it in there, it's hard to get through. So they did very well, Collingwood. So at one stage, I thought Adelaide had bounced back that well. I was thinking, geez, this could be a 9-10 goal win here.
Similar.
They were on fire. Their tools were having a huge influence. 6 of the 7 goals that Adelaide have kicked have been by all the tools. So, I mean, Dawson's the only midfielder or the small that's kicked a goal. Tex has kicked 3. Thilthorpe's kicked 2 and Finbar Maley's kicked 1. So need to get it back inside 50 and give these big tools some opportunity, because they look like when they got it in long and high, it really tested the Collingwood defenders out with no Darcy Moore out there.
It's a Triple M footy half-time for BHP. Strong communities don't happen by chance. They're built by people and partnerships that last. BHP, building local communities together. It's half-time. Adelaide lead it by 8. Byrne, you've had a front row to the Texan show. Obviously, you lived with him for a long time. 700 goals tonight. There's a big storyline coming in. He's been in there. He's got it done. Mate, he couldn't get a game because he wouldn't tackle back in the day.
Neil Craig was very tough on both of us, Neil Craig, coming through. And I loved the way he coached us, because he believed in us, which was great. So, yeah, he kicked, I think it was 20-something goals in about 4 weeks at Nord. And he said to him, I don't care how many goals you kick, until you tackle, you will not play in the AFL team. And then he went out the next week and tackled, so I think it was Morris that ended up at Richmond in the end. He was playing for West Adelaide, dropped him on his head and got 3 weeks suspension. He said, if I don't tackle, I don't play. Now I do tackle and I can't play at all. So what do I do? So it's been a bit of a journey. He's had some ups and downs, but 700 goals, that's a good effort.
Well, as we know, Yader, tackling's overrated, but I tell you what's not overrated is Amy Klangers. And when the lucky country isn't so lucky, it's lucky you're with Amy.
You got to say that one.
Can build big rewards with new Power Pass Pro rewards by Bunnings, Yader. Did you know that?
I did. Got a brother-in-law who's a tradie. Loves getting into Bunnings. He loves getting the snags, and he loves getting the old hat, like the old straw hat.
Yeah, good hats.
Yeah.
Got a few different colours now, their hats.
Yeah, they have this little spin the wheel on Fridays. He goes in and sort of rips it around when he gets a bit of wood. I don't know what they do.
Gets a bit of wood.
What did you just say?
He must like the hats.
Jeez, he gets excited about Bunnings. Each to their own, I suppose.
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy.
Oh, the smell of that pie.
Rips it when he gets a bit of wood. Yeah, right.
Sausages and wood.
I'm not sure that's what happens at Bunnings. Well, I reckon Bunnings might need to change their trademark, like surfaces everything. Or
I reckon you'll be going into Bunnings and getting a shovel for next week, because you were getting deeper and deeper.
I need a cherry picker to get yourself back out.
You had a bear, didn't you?
Yeah,
we all have them, but you had one right there, didn't you?
Thanks for helping me out.
Yeah, no worries. No, mate, we'll let you sink. No lifeboat coming to save you.
Oh, love it. Good stuff, Izzy. Well done, mate. And that's our Amy Klanger. Choice Hotels around the grounds. Choice Hotels get you more for your money, so you can check into more. Get the lowest price guaranteed when you book direct at choicehotels.com. And tomorrow night it's a big game at the Triple MCG. We've got the D's and the Cats. What a game it's going to be. Crows by 8 at half-time for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M rocks footy.
That halftime break for BHP, supporting women and girls on and off the field. BHP and the AFLW, building stronger communities together.
For Ream Hot Water and McDonald's.
Triple M rocks footy.
Righto, for anyone just tuning in, there's a mystery poo on the ground, and we've got to find the culprit to congratulate them.
Well, I think I know whose poo it is, Jack. Whoever's dog it is, Billy Brownless's, they're on Leica. No doubt about it. We've inspected it in all its glory. You know, Billy picking it up, the poo in the bag, having a look around. Oh, that's what fresh food does. Real meat, veg, proper gut health. So step up and claim your glorious Leica poo, whoever you are.
And for you lot still picking up terrible dog poos, get on to leica.com.au.
Melbourne, start your day with Mick in the morning.
When the Com games are on, we go straight to the top. Bruce McAvaney in Glasgow.
You're looking good in the kilt, Bruce.
Actually, I've got it on now, Mick.
Oh, hello. I see you standing over a great Marilyn Monroe style.
If I could take a photo of my phone, Mick, you'd be the guy to send it to. All right?
Start your day with Mick in the morning with Roo, Titus and Rosie. Weekdays from 6 on Melbourne's Triple M.
Ream, Australia's favourite hot water. Steady, hot and strong.
You hear that?
That's the sound of something building. Not just anything. That's someone's future. Some people build the hard way. But with CBUS, you can do it the smart way. CBUS Super. Build your something. Read the PDS and TMD to decide if CBUS is right for you.
Tradies, while you're getting behind the footy, Beacon Trade's getting behind you with everything you need to light the Australian home. Fans, electrical accessories and the largest range of lighting. Partner up at beacontrade.com.au and let's make light work.
When you drive an Isuzu D-Max, you'll find adventure is everywhere. With up to 3.5 tonne towing capacity and 2.2 or 3 litre engine options across the D-Max range, you're sorted. Anytime, any task. Since 2008, thousands of Aussies have relied on their Isuzu D-Max to go their own way. And they'll tell you, adventure is everywhere. Go find yours in the Isuzu D-Max. Visit your Isuzu Ute dealer today.
Gentleman Jack is perfect for celebrating many moments, big or small. Like the opening riff in your favorite tune. Gentleman Jack. A mate comes home after a stint overseas. Gentleman Jack. Or even when that mate who's always late shows up on time for once. You guessed it, double mellowed, extra smooth. Gentleman Jack. Get yours at any good bar or bottle shop and celebrate responsibly with Gentleman Jack.
Trades and business owners can now build big rewards with new Power Pass Pro Rewards by Bunnings. Unlock tiered benefits as you spend to earn loads of Pro Reward perks and rewards. Min spend limits and exclusions apply. See Trade website for eligibility and full T's and C's. Sign up today.
For the hottest of hot water you've ever seen. Ream comes on steady, hot and strong. It just keeps on and on. Install a Ream. Install a Ream. Install a Ream. Install a Ream.
Ask your plumber for Ream, Australia's #1.
So, have you had anything to drink?
Yeah, but only a couple. And I ate a big meal.
Okay, breathe into the device, please. One long continuous breath.
I also drank plenty of water. And I'm a pretty big guy as well.
Okay, you've blown over 0.05, so I'm going to need you to step out of the car.
I'm not going to lose my licence, am I? I didn't drink that much.
Stop kidding yourself. If you drink, don't drive. A message from the TAC.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M rocks footy.
This quarter for Toyota. Toyota Tundra. Ready for everything.
Thursday night footy, half-time at the Adelaide Oval. Crows lead it by 8, 7-6-48. The Pies with the last 3 of the game. They are 6-4-40 for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M rocks footy, and we're not far away from getting stuck into our Triple M Toyota Tundra third quarter. Every local club has a legendary moment. The match-winning goal or the local legend behind the scenes who made it all happen. If you're part of a local footy club or a Toyota Good for Footy club, now's your chance to recognise it. Upload a photo or video of your club's unforgettable moment and you can win a brand new Toyota Hilux Rogue plus $1,000 for you and $1,000 for your club with weekly cash prizes up for grabs too. Enter now at 7plus.com.au/Toyota Local Legends. It's not far away from getting this third term started. We've got Isaac Smith, we've got Bernie Vince, we've got Jack Heverin, we've got Red Biglands for this big Thursday night clash. Adelaide currently lead it by 8 points. They've made their way back out onto the ground. The Pies will be out shortly. Boys, what are you expecting in the second half?
Well, Adelaide need to bounce back from their last 10 minutes. They've been the dominant team for the majority, but you look at the scoreboard, it's only 8 points in it. They allowed Collingwood back into the contest, and geez, it's been a finals-type atmosphere out there. The pressure and the contest has been elite. The tackling, the quality of the tackles, mainly, I'd say Adelaide ahead in this domain, but there's the quality that stick and hurt the opposition have been, through the roof, and the pressure, as I said, has been brilliant. So what to expect, to answer your question, Yoda? I reckon a response from Adelaide here. They need to start well. They didn't start well in that first quarter. They gave Collingwood the jump. They can't afford to give Collingwood the jump here because they'll be in front before you know it. And they haven't been that great all night, Collingwood, but they've just stuck around, found a way to stay in the contest, and, geez, it's been a great game.
No doubt about that. We're not far away from getting this third term started, and Adelaide lead it by 8 points. Izzy, what's the key factors you think that'll play out in this second half?
Well, I think the key for Adelaide is, one, watch Nick Dacos. Make sure you got someone around him at all times, because he's the one that can do the damage. Bernie mentioned he had 6 touches late in that quarter, in the second quarter, and Collingwood were able to get the momentum. The other one is they just got to keep up their pressure and then understand red time and the moments in time where they've got to do certain things. So they mix that up a little bit late in the second quarter there, but the best teams, the teams that go deep into finals, the mature teams, manage it well. And we'll go down to Mitch Cleary with Scott Pendlebury now.
We've had a lot of good battles against this side, so we know there's going to be ebbs and flows, and we've just got to make sure we take our momentum when we get it.
What was Fly's main message then?
Just finished in the last 10 minutes like we did. Started with the first 10 here, but just get back to hunting the footy, hunting the man, and bring our pressure game.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers, thanks, Mitch.
Great stuff, Mitch Cleary, Triple M Zone, and Scotty Pendlebury. Thanks to our friends there at Channel 7. So we're not far away from getting this third term rolling.
You don't really sort of look like a Keep Cup guy, Yater.
Keep Cup?
Yeah, look at his keep cut with his T2 in there, like even a T2 type bloke.
And don't forget his Doterra Easy Breathe.
What?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's...
You got a cold or something?
That's
You're
legit.
squirting stuff
No,
in
he's
your
a
nose,
professional.
your eyes.
This might come as a shock to you, Blakes, but he's a professional.
Is that what a professional does?
Yeah.
Did you get that keep cut from Bunnings?
You
Or?
soothe the vocal cords. I think this is from Kmart.
Yeah.
Is it?
You see this one? Yeah. It's
Spend $100.
just
and get
every day, every week you just buy a newie.
Yeah.
You know, just throw it out.
Oh, so
Throw
it's
it
not
out.
a keep cup.
No. You're not going to wash that, eh?
So you actually don't care about the earth.
It looks like a Keep Cup.
Recyclable.
I'll be washing that.
Jack, take it away, mate. Third term.
I will.
Hey, you're giving him a long run in here, Yater. They're still playing the music.
The pub band's still going. They haven't even got to the Bridge of Angels yet.
They're going to have to cut this short.
You've been rattled. Bunnings, you keep cup.
They haven't even offered protection of love and affection yet.
His brother's giving him a call. He's not happy. His name's been slandered across Triple M.
His brother's just said, what'd you say I do at Bunnings? Thursday night footy. For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, third quarter underway. It's the Crows who lead by 8 points when the footy's on. And you can't miss a moment. Get Macca's delivered for a 99-cent delivery fee, only on the My Macca's app. DeGoey in game number 200 works a handball back to Pendlebury. Spins and has all the time in the world. Looks for West, who hasn't had a big say on this game. McStay has. Off to DeGoey. Snaps from a step. The ball's still alive. Worrell had time to slip over, get up, and then mark.
Oh, no.
That's a risky kid.
I reckon that went 8 metres as well.
Got away with it there. Found Dan Curvis with a short one. Now here's Miller.
They've had 2 kicks, gone in a straight line. I reckon they've gone all of 12 metres.
Works it out of defence.
Holding Collingwood.
Eyes got the free here. Interesting listening to that Pendlebury interview with Mitch. They are really up for this, Collingwood. They're going to come out humming at the start of this third term. Dacos slips it across. Lipinski tight against the boundary. Sends it right there. Oh, last line.
Touched, I reckon.
Yeah, whacked through by Ball-Ace. But, gee, it had some nice shape about it.
Didn't it?
Thanks, mate.
Bit of Wacko Eunice reverse swing.
Is he trying to...
nicely.
Didn't look like he was really...
Score review. Umpire's calls a touch behind. Please confirm.
It didn't really look like he had a full running shot at that goal.
Come on.
It almost looked like he's in 2 minds. Go top of the square.
Yeah. Decision on scoreboard.
We'll have a shot.
And I think due to that, Bernie didn't get the height that he
didn't
either.
Didn't kick through it.
Minor score anyway. And Adelaide, they lead it by 7 on the Triple M 2 out of Tundra scoreboard.
It's interesting. Yater was just talking about what Collingwood would have liked going into halftime. Izzy, what would be most upsetting Matthew Nicks?
I just think the understanding of what the moment meant for Adelaide at that point in time. They just did not play the game that needed to be played.
DeGoey's on the end of it again after the Jeremy Howe mark. This is disposal number 15.
Game sense almost.
Yeah.
Maynard with a long, deep ball that'll ask questions of Adelaide's defenders. Miller at ground level, quick by hand to Nankervis, and then Ball-Ace. An agricultural sort of hack out of defence. Marked by Quaynor. Now Josh Dacos. 60 metres out, goes to centre-half forward.
Gee, this is a different sort of game. Pendlebury Weighing up options. The hard lead supplied by De Goey. He ignores that, goes long inside. Oh, McStay flew. Couldn't drag it in. Didn't give away a free there. Perryman. Handball over the top. Harrison dished it across. Houston, the unlikely shot at goal. Fisted toward the front. They got numbers here. Oh, McCreary ran straight into traffic. He could have gone the other way and had the clean run. Michael Annie, they fumble it over. They're under all sorts of pressure here, Adelaide. Look at McCrae's up and about on the boundary. Margin back to one straight kick on the Triple M Toyota Tundra scoreboard.
Brilliant by Michael Annie. Collingwood had numbers at the fall of the ball there, and I just saw a shot.
Holding Collingwood.
Oh, wow. I just saw a shot of Collingwood's bench, and they had their screen with all their stats on it, and everything was green.
Yep.
This is very similar to the last 10 minutes of the second quarter. They just can't get it past halfway again, Adelaide. Just repeat inside 50s from Collingwood.
Oh, that's a Barry Crocker.
There's not much in that on the Harvey Norman replay. Quaynor pulls his kick, lands about 30 metres out from Collingwood's goal. The ball has lived at the City end to start this quarter. Taylor, lovely hands. Rochelle looks up and tumbles the ball forward. Frampton and Thilthorpe engage on a one-on-one. Frampton takes it in. Thilthorpe tackles him.
He did well, Frampton.
There was no prior.
He had to take that ball cleanly and then take the tackle down because if it spilt out, there were Adelaide Smalls close. 5-zip inside 50s early on for Collingwood.
Brett Rosebery just went full Barnaby Joyce on Braden Maynard there.
Sit down. Sit down.
How good was that?
Oh, love it there, Izzy. Great stuff. Here's Alan. What was that? Streaming out of that area. He tried to tap it and kick it and did neither. Nankervis.
Oh, brilliant.
This has gone up a cog now. Collingwood coming hard. Perry did well. Here's coming. Busting away from half-back for Adelaide. Delivering inboard with a hand. A little chiselling ball. Michael Annie finds the Texan. Left foot ball. He sees something he likes. Rochelle. Arm chop or mark. It's either. It's a mark. And Rochelle, who's done some good stuff off the ball tonight, gets his chance to try and finish something here for Adelaide, and they need it.
Well, Allen had a mare.
Yeah, that was a shocker. This will help Adelaide, though, take a bit of momentum out of the game. I thought Texan was going to roll and have a shot because he had Thilthorpe on a back lead, and he had the break, but just smart play.
So he's going to be able to kick both sides. He just rolled onto the left and still hit his target. First inside 50 for Adelaide, 5 for Collingwood.
So Rochelle, tight angle from about 40, comes into the cathedral end. Got some nice shape about it. Rochelle lets them know. And Adelaide needed that. They stopped the run of Collingwood goals. Crows out by 12. 8-6-54. Pies are 6-6-42. Triple M Toyota Tundra scoreboard. Toyota Tundra ready for everything as we take a boundary side. Here's Red Biglet for Bob James C. Marts.
You'll see a lot of fumbling tonight. We already have seen a lot of fumbling at ground ball. It's pretty much not too slippery down here. Not a lot of dew on the grass. It's just the pressure of this match. There's normal ground ball gets which guys would absolutely pick up. At the moment, it's just pressure down here.
Great save, Biggles.
Thanks, Ben.
That's very good.
Gee, the listener sponsorship looks good around the oval.
Doesn't it?
How good is it? Looked out before underneath the Max Bashir stand. He had the big Triple M Rocks footy.
Oh, yeah.
Looked awesome.
Tell you what Adelaide do have. They have big-time goal kickers in big moments. Like that's it. He's flushed that. We've seen Tex flush a few earlier. Fogarty when he's in the team.
32nd goal of the year for Josh Rochelle for McDonald's and Ream Hotwater. You guessed it. It's Nick Dacos with 2 bounces and streaming forward. Puts it on a platter for Membry.
God, he's a good player.
Yeah, and this is where he gets to work in the second half of games when players are starting to tire a little bit. It's like he gets a little bit of energy and gets excited by taking someone to the edge. And Peatling was doing everything he could there to chase him, just couldn't get near him.
3 goals last week for Tim Membry. He's kicked 13 in the last 5 weeks. He's in a rich vein of form. He's directly in front, kicking to the Riverbank stand end. From right on 50, runs around, gives it every chance. Goal umpire's gone down. It's a mark.
That's poor from Adelaide.
Well, I think the umpire might have got in the road here.
McStay snatched it.
Doesn't matter. It's not reviewable.
Put your hat back on.
It definitely didn't go over, but I think the umpire may have blocked the Adelaide defenders here.
So there's a pack of about 10 players. I think Brett Rosebery's having a little laugh here about the goal umpire.
It's miles from behind.
Oh,
he got hammered.
He has. He's blocked the run.
He got clubbed.
Now, what's Hawker meant to do there?
Line's good.
Stop there.
Stand where you are here.
What's he doing in the field of play?
He got straight back up and into his stance too, didn't he?
He did.
We saw D-Rod go down earlier in the year, didn't we?
2 goals for McStay. He takes one step around. He snaps from the right foot. And he misses.
He's missed from a metre out.
That's what that play deserved.
11 points is Adelaide's lead. Triple M Toyota Tundra scoreboard.
Oh, that's a big opportunity to get within a kick, Collingwood.
Goes begging. Now Millerer for Adelaide. Gets it working up towards centre wing. And a pack forms.
I'm still not sure what the goal umpire was doing.
he was in the middle of the goal square, if you can picture that. I don't know what he's doing. He's acting like a crab. He was sort of crabbing sideways, then got clubbed.
I think we know why he's a goal umpire.
No game sense. No awareness.
Oh, he's playing for Adelaide.
Ball spills around. You could have mistaken him. He wouldn't have been out of place on a Sunday arvo in the park, just camped out with his picnic blanket.
Man, it looked like he was looking for his wedding ring or something in the
He's
grass.
got TheraBand around his knees, just doing like exercise.
Adelaide by 11. Footy on centre wing.
Then headbutted the grass.
Yeah. McAndrew. He might need an HIA. He certainly got the whack.
The hat come flying.
He doesn't need to go to Bunnings. Not sure he could handle that.
We haven't said helmet yet, have we? No, might need a helmet.
We have now.
Ball spills out. You get it all here on Triple M footy. You get it all at Bunnings too, I can tell you. Let's head to Rip Biglands. It's right in front of him for Bob J. T.
Tex has got a long memory. He launched into Dan Houston then, of course, when Houston knocked out Rankin a while ago. He still remembers it, and he smashed him in the head.
It's a good mark taken by Charlie West. Been pretty quiet so far, the youngster. Links up with McStay.
Oh, good chase.
Played on, was run down from behind. Good awareness by Worrell. Side bottom, splits through, and goals. It's not how they drew it up, Collingwood, but it'll count. And it's a 5-point game at the Adelaide Oval. Triple M Toyota Tundra scoreboard.
Oh, the contest was brilliant here on the wing, but Adelaide left 2 players v1. McStay was the player that took off forward, and then they just had him on the hop. Players kept having to roll up. The spare was out the back. I thought it was a great defensive effort from Worrell to spray the kick corridor, but the ball just bounced into Sidebottom's hands, and as soon as that left the boot, he had his hand in the air. You can see that on the Harvey Norman here. Had him on the hop. Worrell did that was a great run and tackle to spray the kick sideways, but Sidebottom was onto it. As soon as it left the boot, hand in the air. What about this? A 5-point ball game, can you believe it?
The Nixie on the Harvey Norman. Izzy Edgy on that chair.
7-1 inside 50s this quarter, Collingwood.
For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M rocks footy. As you heard there, touched out of the middle. It goes Collingwood's way for the moment. Only as far as Hall Kahan for Adelaide. Left foot footy. That was nicely chiselled back inboard. Now he takes off Hall Kahan through centre wing. Delivered just a little too hot for Tex, and he tried to tap it into the path of Toby Murray, but Josh Dacos was there. And here's Nick Dacos, just streaming through centre wing, having a running bounce. Gee, on the outside of the right boot, if you don't mind. Got it to McCreary. He pulls it back a bit further than that. And Harrison, strong. Really good mark. Under some real pressure. He'll go back with a bit of angle, about 30 out.
Agger was Dacos again.
Yeah, brilliant.
He just drew all the Adelaide defenders corridor because his body was shaped that way, and then out of the corner of his eye just used the outside of his boot, found McQuarrie, and what a kick that was too. Jeez, Collingwood kick this, they go in front.
So Harvey Harrison, the lad from North Adelaide here in South Australia, going to the city end. Kick on the way. He pushes it. It's a minor score. Adelaide lead it by 4 on the Triple M Toyota Tundra scoreboard. Third term, and we've played nearly 12 minutes.
I'm interested to see what Adelaide can do here. They look a bit flustered. They've lost all composure. They were so good at hitting kicks in that first half, owning the play. They're just little turnovers at the moment, and structurally they've just lost themselves defensively.
This is what Collingwood have done well. They've set up really well behind the ball. As we can see, this will be their 9th.
Just throw it in.
Checking a few things.
He juggled it over. Just throw it in.
Juggled it. 8-1 inside 50s this term, Collingwood. Just dominating territory, and they're setting up so well behind the footy. That started in the last 10 minutes of the second quarter, and it's continued this quarter.
Bernie Vince is here. Isaac Smith's here for Seabus Super. Build your something the smart way. Adelaide cling to a 4-point lead. They led by as much as 27 midway through the second quarter. Collingwood have kicked 4 of the last 5 goals in the game.
That's a good kick.
Rankin hit the ball at speed, uses it wisely, as he said. Laces out Thilthorpe. Long and direct. Walker playing from behind. This contest was illegal.
Is that a free?
I don't think it is. That was brilliant by Rankin coming through the stoppage, though, and then able to compose himself. Most players bang it on the boot.
Yep.
He's able to lace out Thilthorpe on a lead-up. Text a bit, oh, no, that's a free kick.
Yeah, chop the arms.
Yeah.
Would have been a free kick if Howie's the forward anyway.
Yeah, out of position he was.
Yep.
So Collingwood, Josh Dacos works at the Perryman, tucked in that defensive 50.
Tex thought he was going to have the back space.
Yeah, didn't quite get enough purchase on the
he
kick,
didn't.
did they?
Works it down the line for the Pies. Membry came out and he sort of hit it with concrete hands. It falls to the ground and out of play.
Concrete hands?
Yeah, what's been the main change here, boys? How has it turned?
I just think Collingwood are winning more ball around the ground, which means they're dictating terms and they're running the ball with handball, and it means Adelaide can't defensively get set up, get their structure set up as well. So Adelaide need to start winning it at the contest here.
Keys bends down and picks it up in the middle. It's a task now for Nankervis, who's tackled immediately by Maynard.
And once they've got it inside 50, they're just setting up a wall that Adelaide just can't penetrate through.
Cameron knocks it down. Josh Dacos, Nick Dacos, I should say, goes past the ball, but there he is. He's never far from it. Toe pokes it up to side bottom. Worrell's there again. He's been one of their best tonight, Josh Worrell.
Yeah, he's been solid back there.
You just can't get past him.
He's at half-back. But here, Brightburn, they just can't get past this spot, Adelaide.
It's because they're going slow too. They've dropped back into that slow play, ball retention. Need to keep testing it out with overlap handball.
And here they're trying to hit the back of the bubble, and it's 80 metres away.
Yeah,
it's just not going to work.
And once again, Cameron set himself across the half-back line. Rankin was able to take the mark after the Cameron kick goes inside 50. G. Thilthorpe looking for body, and Perryman able to float across easily and take a nice mark.
That was a shocking kick. Thilthorpe, Rankin's a better kick than that.
Up the line, Michael Annie works Ned Long off the ball. Goes to ground, and now Curtin will be happy to escort that to the boundary line. He's saying that it was off a Collingwood boot.
Collingwood, going back to that inside 50, Rankin there, Collingwood are so good off turnover. You've got to understand that if you're going to hit Thilthorpe there, you've got to punch a kick. You can't sit it up in the air. Collingwood get across.
That was off the boot.
Yeah, it'll be off the boot.
Yeah, they said, I'm not checking it.
Boundary umpire backed his call, and umpire said, let's go. Saw it all in the Harvey Norman replay.
That's still sponsored by OPS Handling.
I think they might be Specsavers now, but either way.
Yeah.
Membry out of position on the wing. Shielded Worrell from the ball. Michael Annie drifts back. And Rankin, clever tap over the top, although the bounce didn't favour Worrell. It did favour Crisp of Collingwood. Long, slick hands, gave it to Allen. Screws the ball around his body inside forward 50. Ricochets towards the back. Harrison active. Little roller works.
They're in front.
In front.
Collingwood hit the front of the Adelaide Oval. What a turn of events this is. 8:8:56 to 8:6:54. 16 minutes gone. Triple M Toyota Tundra scoreboard.
Well, this is what shows what you're made of now, Byrne. Adelaide, they look in silos out there. They haven't got around each other. You remember in the first half when everything was up and about, every time there was a goal, they were getting together, they were talking. Now they're just acting in silos, so they need to change something here. It starts in the middle.
Oh, is that going to be a talking point? The ball went out of play off a boot. You can see on the Harvey Norman, the replay, the ball clearly went out of bounds. Should have been an Adelaide free kick. And what happens? Stoppage, straight down the other end, goal.
Yeah, Adelaide have got to be better, though. I know it should have been their ball, but you just got to be better when the game's on the line.
for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks footy. Let's head to Rick Biglan's on the boundary. Bob Jane T-Marts.
Wayne Miller has just come back on, so he's running at 75% game time, which is down on his normal output. Remember, he missed, I think it was the West Coast game 3 weeks ago. Getting a bit of work in that calf, so I'll keep an eye on him.
Good stuff, Biggles. Bob Jane T-Marts. Collingwood work it forward again. Handball into space. Anderson runs onto it, dishes to Chris, breaks the Michael Ennie tackle. Handball back to Anderson, who was nearly out of play. Got a bit of bend. Oh, my goodness! Anderson with an absolute classic. We've seen a couple of goal of the year contenders tonight. That was extraordinary. How he got the piece on that. And the Pies are out by 8. 9-8-62, Adelaide are 8-6-54. All that happening on the Triple M Toyota Tundra scoreboard. Toyota Tundra, ready for everything.
Well, the local boy from Sturt.
Gee, they got some Adelaide players, Collingwood.
Yeah. No, he's good player at SANFL level too, but he had that shot from the second row. That was unbelievable. They've kicked some McStay's goal down the other end here in the, I think that was the second quarter, out of his backside. That one again, but it's off the back of great pressure, great ground setup. They're getting it inside 50 and they're setting up so well behind the footy. He might have even have been out of bounds. He just kicked it up as high as he could and it went through. Look at him celebrating on the bench. Nick Dacos out of his seat.
Their body language is incredible here, Collingwood.
Yep, they believe.
McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, they absolutely believe. They've kicked 6 of the last 7 in the game.
Crazy.
They always believe, though, Jack, and I put it down to Craig McRae's coaching. They never give up Collingwood. They're always a chance.
It's a ground they're very familiar with. They've won 7 of their last 8 games here at the Adelaide Oval. And Collingwood lead by 8 points here. Frampton marks in front of Thilthorpe. The Crows, on the other hand, Burn, their system is completely broken down in this third quarter.
Dismantled.
Their forwards have just got to look to create a contest at stages, and they're just getting caught out on the back foot. Collingwood are owning the outside space as defenders and able to intercept everything.
And their body language couldn't be more opposite than Collingwood's at the moment, the Crows, as they go inside 50 here, the Pies again. Now Saligo. What can they build here, Adelaide, from defence? A wide ball finds Keys. Collingwood lead it by 8. 19 minutes gone.
Shocking kick.
In his third term. And he was looking for a couple of teammates, Neil Bullen and Maley, but the Pies just able to come in and, as Izzy told you, just able to intercept very easily. Perryman's been busy. Have a look at that from Pendlebury. Got it to Houston. Sends a long ball inside 50. Now Worrell. They've been a lot more pain if it wasn't for him tonight.
Got a spread now, Adelaide. Look, you got, I think it's Saligo in the middle of the ground walking. You've got Berry just cruising. You've got to spread, create space, get movement.
He's that looks sore. Look at Peatling going through the middle of the ground. He looks in all sorts. Can't go with Dacos at the moment.
Now Curvis kicks to a contest. Curtin found a little bit of room.
Yeah, this is where they should be able to go quick, but they got nothing forward to the ball. Howe and Puncher set up well behind it.
Maley's got to get within the kick. He's too far away.
Curtin's a long kick of the footy. Hasn't made great contact that time.
Oh, well done, McAndrew.
McAndrew from the back. Brought the ball to ground level at least. Thilthorpe by hand to Peatling. He goes boundary side. Collingwood will get the ball back. They're starting to look tired. And Collingwood lead by 8 points and are running on top of the ground.
And they've had the 5-day break too, Collingwood. You've got to remember that. And travel.
You got to get these Collingwood defenders higher and turn them around at the moment.
Down the line.
They're just dictating everything.
Collingwood,
just wonder with the tall timber that Adelaide have got, they're just not coming. Look at Thilthorpe, can't lift his legs. As Collingwood through McStay work it towards half forward. McCreary takes a nice contested grab.
Amazing when things aren't going your way, Yoda, how hard it is to run though.
Here's Lipinski. Squaring ball. Look at this for a bullet. Absolute sharpshooter. Lipinski pulled it back to the 200 gamer to Goey. And he'll go back to make this Collingwood run continue.
Geez, they look out on their feet, Adelaide. I mean, they did play in the wet in Sydney last week. They get the 6-day break. They get the extra day, though.
Watch him get around to Goey here, Bernie, if he kicks it.
To Goey, City End. Game number 200. And have a look at that. He loves it. They let him have a bit of me time, and then they swamp him.
Look at him.
Every player on the ground here, Yoda.
This is extraordinary how they've been able to turn this game tonight, Collingwood. They looked under all sorts of pressure, and now they clearly looked a better team. They've turned a 27-point deficit into a 14-point lead. And we've played 22 minutes in the third term. Triple M Toyota Tundra scoreboard. Isaac Smith, Bernie Vince.
We did say pre-game they're 6-2 Collingwood here at Adelaide Oval since 2023. I know that involves Port Adelaide as well, but Port have been they were a pretty good team back then. And then 7 of the last 8 v Adelaide. They just love this matchup and they love this ground. They love getting on the road. I know there's much talked about that they don't travel much, but when they do, geez, they travel well.
200 games for Jordan De Goey. It's had a little bit of everything, but at its best, he is a star. For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks footy. It's got to be 50 to Dawson.
Has to be 50.
And now he's 8 metres in front of the mark.
He was paying the mark. Umpire said that. And then Ed Allen still snuck forward.
Their forwards are too deep, Bernie.
What's that?
Adelaide's forwards are too deep.
Too deep. I've said it 2 or 3 times before. Maley, Tex, still thought they want to allow themselves a run and jump at it, but get within a kick.
Yeah, and come from an angle if you need to.
How's that Quainer? That's not 15. In his 150th game.
Peatling's no good.
He's done.
Too easily. Just ran around Peatling and then drills the ball to Anderson in the middle of the Adelaide Oval. Good contest. Miller was with him.
If it was a Melbourne Cup, they wouldn't let him start.
Nah.
Have a look at him.
Nah, pull him up.
Reckon they're missing Fogarty too, because he can be that connecting type player who does get up and down the ground a little bit.
Yep.
But you're right, Izzy. They are just all at sea, the forwards for Adelaide. They try and build here. Out of the contest, Neil Bullen got it tumbling in the Walker direction. He's 1 of 3. And they need a goal, Adelaide. Walker's still a long way from home. Kicked his 700th earlier tonight. The Pies lead it by 14 at the moment. Tex into space. Philthorpe cut off there by Houston. He put his body on the line there well. Hit the ball toward Maynard. Lovely handball to Lipinski, who runs out of halfback.
Michael Annie dropped the mark. McCreary just did enough to put him under pressure, and then a throw. Free kick Collingwood's way.
Crowd's going off. Just their 5th inside 50 Adelaide this quarter. 13 to Collingwood. Dominance.
Nick Dacos doing whatever he likes. He chisels a pass up to half forward. To go, he chose not to fly. Lays a tackle on Taylor. And then Curvis, kick batted down by McCreary. Now it's the Crows under pressure every time they get the ball. Ball ace, laboured after it. He was mounted by Nick Dacos.
Look at him piling on the ground. There's 3 of them on top of him.
Nick Dacos has still got ball ace in a headlock.
I reckon ball ace got him in a headlock too. He can't get up.
I tell you what, we raved about Adelaide's pressure in the first half. It's at 160 now at the moment. They're just all at sea. They're not getting back quick enough to then come forward. They're just getting caught out of position.
Ball ace from half-back goes to a contest on the wing.
Nice pick up off his toes, Rankin. Oh, that just beat the Tex and all ends up there. Off his body out of play.
Oh, get up, Houston. I hate that.
What happened, Izzy?
Tex just walked past and gave him a little push on the back, but Houston's legs just suddenly disappeared. Had nothing to stand up on.
Collingwood by 14. We're at the Crows attacking 50. Third term, 25 and a half gone. Allen wrapped up strongly by Berry.
Thanks.
Collingwood have got the strength at the minute. Ball up.
Play on.
Tap down Berry. High free kick. So that's against Allen.
Sam Berry with ball in hand.
Keezer just hit it.
Keezer was on.
He's chosen to go longer into a pack situation instead.
Play on, off hands.
Maley flies. Darcy Cameron tried to claim the mark. Lipinski absorbs the tackle. Rolls into the ground. Collingwood with a 14-point lead. They've kicked 7 of the last 8 goals in the game, and it's all happening on the Triple M Toyota Tundra scoreboard.
Oh, look at the Harvey Norman there, Keezer. He had a perfect leading lane. It was like Collingwood all moved out of the road for him to lead.
Jesus, the seas parted. And was it Jesus or Moses?
That was Moses.
And Barry just didn't say
Jesus was doing other stuff.
he made a heap of fish.
I committed to Jesus early and then started to backtrack.
And then started to think, oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Throw in. Didn't think I'd be getting some Sunday school education from Birdie.
Yeah. Listen, I got Moses right.
You actually did it.
Do you know what sea it was?
Black sea.
Red one.
Oh, goodness.
How do you boys go? Ball inside 50. Texan this way. Texan that way. Texan, they just jump on. Allen Collins wrapped up in a strong tackle. And we'll have a ball up.
I reckon he thought he was in Texas for a bit. He didn't know which way he was going.
Pies just swarming with pressure. They lead this by 14 on the Triple M Toyota Tundra scoreboard.
Quaynor can comfortably mark that ball. Harvey Norman replay right now at Harvey Norman. You can upgrade and save on selected electrical appliances, shop TVs, fridges, washers, dryers and more. Upgrade and save. And Harvey Norman now.
Play on.
Side bottom with no one coming at him at left half back. Just touches the ball on the ground, waits and waits and waits, and then eventually kicks to a contest.
There's no way Collingwood should win that.
Hawkard picks it up, slams it on the boot. Frampton fists that ball away from Maley, and it's out of bounds underneath the Max Bashir stand. Rhett Bigland's Bob Jane teammates.
Some fine droplets falling at the moment. So a bit of rain just to add to this story tonight. And we've got James Petley right in front of him getting a bit of work on a groin. So he's had a pretty high workload today. I'll keep you updated there.
Bob Jane teammates. Start of financial year sale is on now. BobJane.com.au. Adelaide have worked at the half forward. Here is Keezer.
If he's got this in the kit bag, he should go back. Adelaide need an energy builder right now. They need something to change the momentum.
Keezer tries some candy.
Oh, no.
And then he just really stuffed it up.
That's Keezer. That's
Kicked
Keezer.
it out of bounds on the full.
Oh, that'll take the energy out of the room.
If you're going to sell the dummy one way, don't come back onto your right foot if you can't kick on your right.
Darcy.
I always wondered that. Just sell it to the other side.
Yeah. Just hope they just fall for it.
Never actually seen him use his right foot for anything other than balance.
No.
Ben Keys. 14-point Collingwood lead is Biggles. Back to you for Bob Jane team up. From where we sit, it looks like it's got heavier, that rain, has it?
It's not too bad. It's been on and off all day, so you can see the boundary line's pretty heavy. So they'll need to keep their feet out there, but not too bad as we speak. It's on the radar, it looks as though it's going to pass pretty shortly.
Not quite sort of pissing down territory yet.
No, it's just like sort of floating down.
He's tough, Biggles. He's down there. He'll see it out.
Not like Pete Hawley the other Saturday night.
Poncho.
Was it? Who was it? Was it Carlton Hawthorn maybe? Or
that was pissing.
Yeah. You could hardly see the play on TV.
I actually sent Halls a picture. I was sitting on the couch with a bottle of red. I said, mate, hope you're having fun down there.
Just to rub it in.
Absolutely. Berry.
Oh, big grab.
Maley snatches it out of nowhere, but we're not really sure what happens next.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit slippery. There's a bit of rain around.
No.
He's kicked one tonight, Finbar, where he slotted it, and he looked like he was Tony Lockett the way he kicked it, and then he had another.
He had a field kick that...
I'm saying he's going to... It'll end up our side. Out of bounds.
That's a good take, though. Look at that. The Harvey Norman replay.
Oh, he's never had bad hands.
1v3. Good pluck.
Oh, look at this.
Especially in the conditions.
He's holding it like a talk.
He kicks from 49 metres out. He's not far away.
Looked all right. Still in.
Still in play. Walker knocks it back to the advantage. Something out of nothing for Adelaide.
You're kidding.
Oh, no. That didn't hit the post. Did it?
Might have been Texas giving it away again. He's telling him to set up and went over.
All the Collingwood defenders gave up on it.
The umpire's call is a goal. Please check the board.
You heard the explanation.
I'm with the umpire, Jack. We had a good view of that.
No, he reckons it went over before it got hit back in.
Oh, no.
Looking at this angle, we can see the ball does not cross the back of the...
Oh, nearly twice. That's like volleyball.
That is incredibly smart from Taylor Walker. Not once, but twice.
Smart, and then he said set up. It's a point.
Smart and dumb in the same sentence. Oh, he's done that a lot of times as well.
Collingwood is still saying it's touched off the boot.
Oh, who knows? Just bounce it.
That was dead set volleyball. He volleyballed it back in a couple of times, Texan.
So the important thing here for Adelaide is that the goal counts, and it's a goal that they absolutely needed with 43 seconds before three-quarter time to add a Tundra scoreboard.
My word, they did, Jack. They've been absolutely bullied this quarter by Collingwood. And it's amazing because the Adelaide we saw in the first half and the pressure they were bringing, it wasn't one player, it wasn't two players. They were throwing 3 and 4 at every contest. They haven't thrown one. They haven't had one wave come this quarter, so they needed that goal. A nice little steadier. Oh, no, what's happening?
What is happening?
Just throw it up.
Getting smashed in centre bounce too, Adelaide. 4-1 this quarter.
Let's have a look at the Harvey Norman. No, we're underway for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks footy. Here's Berry for Adelaide.
Good player, Barry.
Running backwards, then turns and kicks forwards. Rankin.
Oh. Gee, they've been lucky a few times, Collingwood. They try and pinch a bit off the mark.
Goes on the outside of the boot, up in the Walker direction. Texan smashes in. Coming for Adelaide. Tapped it, keeps it in play. Did he know? It's out of play. And we'll have it thrown in at right half forward.
Being a Craig McRae coach side, do they try and steal a metre or two on the mark every time someone takes a mark? That's a clear 50-metre penalty.
Oh, he's guilty too.
Every day of the week, that is.
They do it nearly every time there's a mark, if you look at it.
Triple M Harvey Norman replay. We've seen a lot less paid this year. Saligo kicks and then sprays it out of bounds. He was bumped.
To be fair, I don't mind that rule being relaxed a touch.
He was 2 metres over, though.
Yeah, 2 metres. That's really relaxed. That's sort of, that's in your boardies on the beach. Having cocktails.
Boundary umpire and field umpire having a chat here.
It's Brett.
Oh, two right.
That's ended up, Sidebottom stuck a foot out and it came off his foot. Saligo plays on. Rankin can't mark. Right forward pocket. 3/4 time siren is about to sound.
Lucky.
And it's Collingwood who will take an 8-point lead into the final break. 4 goals to 2 in the third quarter. Game on at the Adelaide Oval. 10-8-68 to 9-6-60. Bernie Vince, Isaac Smith, Brenton Yates, Rhett Bigland's with you at the Adelaide Oval. This one's got a big finish coming your way for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M rocks footy.
That quarter for Toyota Tundra, ready for everything.
For McDonald's,
Triple M rocks footy.
when the footy's on and you can't miss a moment, get Macca's delivered for a 99-cent delivery fee. Only on the My Macca's app. Just pulled into the driveway? Grab your TV remote and don't miss a second of the footy.
Anderson kicks, it floats. It might have gone through. That is one of the most extraordinary things you'll ever see.
Live and free on 7 and streaming on 7 Plus. Did you miss today's episode of Triple M's Rush Hour? No! You can still catch up right now.
Sit down!
Just download the podcast on the Listener app to hear what Demons captain Max Gawn did that shocked Billy.
Max! What is that?
And why JB went a bit off tap.
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Corky! Corky! Triple M's Rush Hour, driving you home weekdays from 4.
What you're hearing is real. The aliens have landed and they have something to say.
Take us to your dealer. Just 0.9% APR on every new Mini.
They just want to go to Sytner Maidenhead Mini.
Mini.
You heard them. Off we go. Make contact at Sytner Maidenhead Mini and get 0.9% APR representative across the entire range with a 25% deposit and 24-month term. Mini UK is a credit broker. Order by 30th September, delivered by 31st December. PCP with Mini Financial Services. Subject to status. T's and C's apply. mini.co.uk/offers.
Ready to launch your business? Get started with the commerce platform made for entrepreneurs. Shopify is specially designed to help you start, run, and grow your business with easy customizable themes that let you build your brand, marketing tools that get your products out there, integrated shipping solutions that actually save you time, from startups to scale-ups, online, in person, and on the go. Shopify is made for entrepreneurs like you.
Sign up for your $1 a month trial at shopify.com/setup.
If you're a survivor of institutional sexual abuse, talk to a lawyer with the experience to help you get the compensation you deserve, which could be over $1 million. Arnold, Thomas & Becker. No win, no fee, no fear.
Hello, Frank Walker from National Tiles. The National Tiles famous annual half price clearance is on now. Right now, rush into National Tiles and pay half price for hundreds of beautiful National wall and floor clearance tiles, all with our exclusive lifetime guarantee. Yes, right now, rush into National Tiles for our famous half-price annual clearance on beautiful National wall and floor clearance tiles. But you'll have to be quick, so rush into National Tiles or go online now and save. Conditions apply.
Head into your local Kia dealership and drive away in your new Kia.
Enjoy exceptional value on Kia's fully electric, hybrid, petrol and turbo diesel models like the sporty and stylish Kia K4 from just $33,490 drive away. All backed by Australia's first and still best 7-year warranty. Visit your local Kia dealership today or find out more at kia.com/au.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
All the BritRock essentials for when you're feeling a bit reckless, a bit charming, and a lot Oasis. Music sorted with Listener. Search BritRock Essentials music playlist and listen for free on Listener.
Just think of the things you could do if instead of just one, you were double you.
If you're starting a business or looking to expand, your W could be a helping hand with partner offers worth up to 10 grand. When it comes to taking your small business to the next level, Westpac can be your W. T's and C's, credit criteria, fees and charges may apply.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M rocks footy.
This quarter for Beacon Trade, backing tradies with all the lighting, fans, switches and electrical for the job. Beacon Trade, let's make light work.
Collingwood made their move in the third quarter and lead by 8 points at three-quarter time. 10-8-68 to the Crows. 9-6-60 Thursday night footy for Maccas. And for Ream Hot Water, built tough for Aussie conditions when it comes to water heating. You can ask your plumber to install a Ream for the Crows. Taylor Walker's got 3. Thilthorpe's got a couple. And for Collingwood, McStay is their only multiple goal kicker in the game. Rhett Biglands, Bob Jane T-Marks.
James Peatling had a bit of a groin issue in that third term, so he's coming in to change bench again. He was struggling to keep up with Dacos throughout the ground, so he might be under a bit of duress there. And the rain has cleared, Ev. Great news.
Hey, Biggles, did we see the umpires getting rubbed?
Yeah, they get everything rubbed these days, and they change their shirts, and they pat each other on the back, and they have a little cuddle before they go out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, calves, hammy, groins, they had the lot done. They've got a lot of trainers, the umpires.
Groins?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Get everything rubbed.
I haven't seen,
At Bunnings.
Bunnings.
Well, yeah.
You get a sausage as well after.
Covered all areas tonight, haven't we? But I haven't seen the umpires getting a rub like that before.
No, I don't think I ever have.
Not out in the middle of the ground. They might do it down where we can't see it.
Like at half time underneath.
Yeah,
but no, I haven't seen that. But anyway, we're getting towards the end of the season and people are getting fatigued. I've seen it all.
Yeah, we have.
Hey, now, Adelaide have gone early here, and McRae's still got Collingwood in. What's happening here, is he, at the moment?
So McRae's obviously revving them up, but if the siren's gone and it's time to go, the umpires can throw the ball up. So it'll be interesting to see, because it was done a minute ago. They're definitely running over here, I would have thought.
They've got 13 seconds.
11 seconds to go.
Yeah, so if they're not set up here, then it should be a warning.
It will be.
Well, they've got too many in the square here.
Yeah.
So it should be a warning.
That's it. Time's up. There's.
I'm good. Straight back down the line. Jake, Nick.
It's Collingwood. They get away with anything.
Well, for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M rocks footy. Big final turn to come your way. McAndrew for Adelaide. He was wrapped up strongly by Cameron. They lead it by 8 points, Collingwood. A late gasp goal by Adelaide in that third term through Keys. Keeps them right in the hunt. Here's Perryman across half-back for Collingwood.
Need to get the ball in their half, Adelaide, early. Collingwood dominated territory in that third term. Need to start winning clearance. Lock it in their forward half.
Perryman plays the broadcast side. Miller had dropped the mark, and then to go, he went flashing through. Great tackle, Worrell.
Great tackle, yeah. He's been Adelaide's best player.
This will be his 16th disposal. He's had 9 intercept possessions.
If he didn't stick that tackle, De Goey was charging towards goal.
Gone.
Oh, he's a bloody hard player to tackle as well, De Goey. Full head of steam.
So it's still thought from half forward. High and long. Emphatic fist from Quainer, but it got out the back. Curtin by hand to Rostelli. Picks it up. Snaps on the left and hits the post. The first goal of the last quarter would have been a dream start for the Crows.
But they've got the momentum now. They've got the ball in their half. They needed, as you said, Burn. They need to start this quarter well. Now they've got to lock Collingwood down here.
Too open. They've got too much space out here, Collingwood. Adelaide need to get across. Work break.
Isaac Smith and Bertie Vince for Seabus Super tonight. The Pies through Frampton from half-back, but nicely chipped across.
He's having a game too, Dan Curtin. This will be his 22nd disposal.
On the Red Zeds, kicked it towards Soligo, goes out of play. Red Z lending loans for the self-employed, RED.ZED.com.
He's a great size for a wingman, isn't he? 197 centimetres. He always gets a smaller opponent, and he's that exit or that safety kick, and quite often it's against the smaller opponent. Outmarks him all the time. He's had 8 marks tonight as well.
I'd love to know what he weighs, because he's a massive wingman.
Huge.
Pick 8 in the 2023 draft. Had a delayed start to the year because of a kneecap issue, Dan Curtin.
He'll be a genuine on-baller in 12 months, surely.
197 centimetres. He'd be over 100. I don't know.
He'd have to be.
105 probably.
I was going to say, yeah, like 96 to 105, somewhere in that range.
7 points is Collingwood's advantage.
Big
Triple
head
M Beacon
too.
Trade scoreboard.
Big head.
Yep.
Crisp is tackled by Dawson. Biggles, Bob Jane.
It's unusual for Braden Maynard to start on the pine in this third term. They just checked his left calf out. They strapped it up, so I think it's just a knock. He's done a bit of agility. Should be back on shortly.
Bob Jane Teamer, start of financial year sale is on now. BobJane.com.au. Well done by Nick Murray for Adelaide. Puts him inside 50. Puncher. He was able to float across the front. Well, he did well then against the Texans.
Oh, that could have been 50. Shelley just ran through the mark.
Goes to the defensive square. Here's Howe for Collingwood. Literally on the last line of defence.
Somewhere Adelaide.
They lead it by 7, the Pies. Howe's got to go to the contest. Side bottom, too good there for Cumming.
Poor from Cumming. Really poor in the contest. Had 2v1. Just had to bring it to ground, but got outmarked by the smaller opponent in side bottom.
Well, he just had to get body on side bottom earlier and own the drop.
Side bottom left foot ball down the line. Nick Dacos waiting down. Handballed over his shoulder. McCreary on the rescue mission, makes it work. Kicks deep to centre half forward. That time it was Hall Khan, couldn't mark, but Worrell's there again and shifts the handball sideways to Borlase. Hall Khan on defensive 50.
Whoa, what's that?
Kick was not intended to go to Isaac Cumming.
No.
They get a boundary throw in instead. Collingwood by 7 points. Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
That's a free kick, isn't it? Come off. I reckon it's coming.
Yeah, I reckon it's come off around his knee area, but like
this is not what the rule is for.
It's not what the rule is for at all. And look at Nick Dacos sniffing around to get the kick.
Yeah, that's a free. It's below the knees. So
I know, but like,
disposal. It's going to be a Collingwood free kick. So it's in the last disposal.
But that's not a disposal.
No, it's not.
Yeah, would they pay that a kick? No. So
last possession, it's called, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not from Adelaide.
No, I just made that up. Hopefully you agreed.
Side bottom goes long, and the mark taken. Membry.
It's your rule from South Australia, isn't it?
The sample. The SANFL have used it for a while.
So that spot there has cost Adelaide a couple of times tonight. The one that went their way and the one that didn't went Collingwood's way, and they went basically end to end.
Yep.
So here's Membry. Big kick coming up here. Go to the Cathedral end. They're jam-packed here on the hill on a Thursday night. Collingwood lead it by 7. He's tucked into that left forward pocket as he approaches. The kick will be from about 35 metres. Kick on the way, shaping away right. Didn't have the journey behind it. Stays in play. Then Curtin, who had the balls, taken out of play by Houston. They'll have it thrown in underneath the old scoreboard.
They haven't killed a few, Bernie, Adelaide. Like, just kill that over the line, and then you get the ball back at the top of the square.
Stayed alive. Cost them a couple of goals early, didn't it?
Yeah.
Tossed in right forward pocket. Darcy Cameron, his kick intercepted straight away, knocked down Crisp. Works it through Harrison, back to Crisp, missed him, and it's Worrell. Clearing the defensive region, but Quaynor.
How good's he been too?
Yeah.
Quaynor.
Too good for Rochelle that time around. In a milestone night for him.
To be his 17th disposal, Quaynor.
Kicks from 65 metres out into the forward pocket. Houston corral to the boundary line, and Borlase happily sees it over. 9-7-61 Adelaide. Collingwood 10-8-68. Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard. Backing tradies with all the lightings, fans, switches and electrical for the job. Beacon Trade, let's make light work.
Quaynor 8 intercept possessions as well.
He's had a big night. He's 150th tonight. Now Rankin out of the contest for Adelaide. Tries to clear the area. Rochelle came through. Neil Bullen. Here's Keys. He had nothing to go to. Had to do a bit of backpedaling. Got it to Michael Addy. He's been corralled. Just got around Lipinski. Then sends a high ball. Frampton. Too good for the Texan.
Ford's too far away again.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a high long kick, and he nearly got there, but it's too far away. Got to be Ford. Maley's too far away. Philthorpe too far away.
A repeating theme in the second half of this game is the Adelaide forward line not being where they need to be. Here's Nick Dacos, sends Collingwood inside 50. Contest, McStay got a fist through it. Ground level ball, McCreary. Have a look at him tackle. It was sort of half held, then wasn't. Coming through, Rankin off the deck to Goey. Harrison in there, McCreary. Boundary line, and we will have it thrown in only metres around from the Collingwood goal.
The other thing is Collingwood are setting up so well behind the ball, so Jeremy Howe's spare, but so Adelaide, when they get the ball, they've actually got to work. They've got to spread. They've got to re-engage with the defenders of Collingwood. They're just not working anywhere near hard enough in this second half.
McAndrew had it ripped out of his arms. Michaelani, Curtin by hand, and then Rankin. Kicks from a standing start. It's smashed back towards Collingwood goal. That time Dawson slogs a kick into the middle of the Adelaide Oval, but it's all Collingwood. They're set up, as Izzy told you, and it's that man, Jeremy Howe.
Gets it back to side bottom. They're doing as they like here. The Pies, plenty of space for side bottom to weigh up the options. Sends it to the 50. Big fly McStay. Worrell got a big fist through it. McCreary ground level to McStay, who kicked a blinder from here earlier. Just able to sneak it inboard. Rankin attacked it. Millerer touched off the boot. Here's Membry, squaring footy. Chance here for Houston. Big crunching hit, McAndrew. Pies have got ground level support. Here's Peatling for Adelaide. Can they get out of trouble? Oh, Neil Bullen. He's half asleep. Houston, big tackle. Turnover. Dacos lines him up from 48. What about this? The Pies are flexing big time here at the Adelaide Oval. They lead it by 13. 11-8-74. Adelaide 9-7-61. Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
Yeah, massive goal there by Nick Dacos. No one else was going to pick that loose ball up and kick the goal other than Nick Dacos. And Adelaide, to be honest, it might be counterintuitive, but that goal might help them. They can actually get it out of their defensive half. They can set up forward of the ball. If they can win this centre bounce, at least they can get inside their forward 50. But they have just played immature, lacklustre football in this second half.
Jeez, that's a great goal. The pressure from Houston just kept at him. Again, though, there was no forward set, so Neil Bullen could kick it. He had to hold on to it, try and wait for an option. Again, the Adelaide forward's out of position.
For McDonald's and Ream Hotwater, Triple M Rocks footy. 13-point Collingwood advantage, and what a game Nick Dacos has had. What a season that he's had. Two-time runner-up in the Brownlow medal. There's no way that he's coming runner-up this year.
Nah, not a chance.
I think it's $1.35 or something.
They might give him 2 Brownlows. He'll win by that far.
I think Pete can stay to the end of the Brownlow.
Yeah. He'll probably lose the BNF.
No, they rigged anyway.
Ball up.
They can't afford to pay him anymore. They can't be winning BNFs.
No. Out of side wing, Taylor.
Tassie will pay.
Paddles that out of bounds, and that should be a Lipinski free kick. No.
What would he get on the open market?
Like a gazillion.
Yeah, like $3 million a year.
Why not?
20 years at $5 million.
Sign his kids.
Sign his kids. He doesn't have them yet.
No, I know. Put them in a jar and keep them when the time comes.
So you can do that at Bunnings.
Absolutely, you can. They sell jars.
We'll have a ball up. Wet wipes and the whole bit in there at Bunnings. On the logo. Tap down.
Mops.
Out of the contest. That was Harrison. Collingwood leaders by 13.
What's the time?
Look at the pressure from Collingwood again.
It's huge.
They've just gone to another level. I love this team. I just love the way they go about it.
Big question marks remain over Adelaide at the moment. Allen with a big ball inside 50. Fisted out of play. But, Byrne, this is the sort of game that they've had queries over. We thought last week maybe as it turned a bit, but they've been asked the question again, and to this point...
He was next to me on the flight, that bloke.
Was he?
Yeah.
What, did you fly Conair on the way over? Did you see him?
Yeah, he had the Go Crom beanie on.
What did he say?
Yeah, not much.
Not much.
Well, when you got your AirPods
What sort of flight was that you were on?
Yeah, that's...
was Cyrus the Virus on that flight?
just a virgin.
Let him out.
Darcy, Lockie, don't sit up behind me.
Good movie, that one.
That is a good movie.
Great movie.
Like that.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Cage.
I'm going to save the day.
Come on, man.
13 points, Collingwood's lead.
Hold the meter,
Triple
please.
M, but Beacon Trade scoreboard. One more for the Pies, and it might just about be enough to go. He got boot to ball. Membry.
There he is.
Outmanoeuvred Murray. He's got it 30 out, almost directly in front. This to make it a 19-point lead.
Yes. 19 points.
Crazy.
27 points up, Adelaide. Geez, they gave up that lead quick too. It was late in the second quarter. Then Collingwood have just made the most of it. They've upped their pressure and asked the question of Adelaide, and Adelaide just can't go with them. They look dead on their feet. Look at the players coming off here for Adelaide. Their body language ordinary.
He kicks to the hill end. And it might just break the Crows fans' hearts. They celebrate. A team with all the guts and the intestinal fortitude you'd want. They never say die. And they lead by 19 points at the Adelaide Oval. Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
Very small thing, but I just saw Collingwood players running off, and they're sprinting off, high-fiving, and of course you're going to do that after a goal. But just the body language since that end of the second quarter from Adelaide has just been ordinary. Whether it was the trip to Sydney, they played in the wet last week. Collingwood coming off a 5-day break as well, though. You'd think they'd be the ones tiring.
How many goals, Jack, has Adelaide kicked in this second half?
They have kicked two.
Just not good enough. They haven't been able to get the ball in their forward half. They haven't been able to control any of the play. They've got to be better than this if they want to do anything in September.
Another centre bounce clearance for Collingwood.
For McDonald's and Ream Hotwater, Triple M rocks footy. Coming through was coming and tapped it in front of himself, dished it off to Neil Bullen. Can Adelaide sort something out here? Phil Thorpe takes the mark inside 50.
Well, you win a centre bounce, Jada, and it gives you the best opportunity to score, especially at this ground. If you can lock it in your forward half, it's a little bit like GMHBA, not as long, but not the widest ground. You can lock it in. Your defenders get set up well behind the ball. Collingwood have effectively mirrored what Adelaide did in the first half, but going inside 50 there. Thilthorpe running out, big target, laced him out, 30 metres out, 25 metres out, directly in front.
Big kick coming up for Thilthorpe. City end. He likes it a lot. And they needed that. He's got 3, the big man. And the margin back to 13 points. 12-8-80 Collingwood. 10-7-67 Adelaide. All that happening on the Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard. Beacon Trade backing tradies with all the lighting, fans, switches and electrical for the job. Beacon Trade, let's make light work. Red Bigland's on the boundary, Bob James Seabards.
Braden Maynard's gone down to the medical room, so they're going to have a look at that. It's sort of like an upper calf, lower knee. It's been strapped up. He came from the ground before. He hobbled off then. He took himself off the ground, so they're going to go assess it down in the rooms.
Since the 9-minute mark of the second quarter, that's Adelaide's third goal to Collingwood's 9. Adelaide have kicked 3-goal-3, as I said, since the 9-minute mark. Collingwood 9-goal-5, so it's been a domination, not just in a half.
I'd say, just seeing Maynard there on the Harvey Norman, I'd say that's a PCL strapping.
So they are still in the game here, Adelaide. Sorry,
No, it just looked like his knee wasn't overly stable.
13-point Collingwood advantage. Nick Dacos with another extraction from the middle. Ed Allen hits the footy at speed. He runs to 50, kicks it as far and as long as he can.
What?
And it hits the post.
Would have been huge.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say there's a good 5,000 Collingwood fans in here tonight as well.
Yeah, would be.
Maybe even a few more.
So the bring-in ball. Nick Murray for Adelaide. Collingwood lead it by 14. Here's Toby Murray trying to get boot to ball under some real pressure. All sorts of heat, Adelaide. Pies win it back. McCreary just a handball to Allen. Squaring ball inside 50. Gets a bit of depth to it. Ball ace claiming he was held. Cumming leading back. Overran the pill. They've done that a few times. Here's Harrison releasing the handball. Got it across under real pressure was Anderson. Here's Allen for the Pies. Shapes it up. Bends it round. Sends it home. Clinical. And Adelaide's defensive mess-up costly again. The Pies are out by 20. Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard. You've got Izzy Smith, you've got Bertie Vince on Triple M.
Been really poor within 5 metres of their their defensive line, Adelaide. There's been 3 or 4, maybe even 5 times they haven't spoiled the ball out of the area. There's been soft drops. They haven't rushed it through. And again, that one there, Cumming just ran straight over the footy. Just need to slow down, take the ball clean. You might get tackled. You might just have to take the tackle, take the hit for your team. But what won't happen, you won't get a goal scored against you. Too many times I've done that. Let's have a look on the Harvey Norman. The ball comes in. He's got a potential. That's just a nothing contest. He tried to sort of half throw his boot at it. Didn't even bend over to try and pick it up. He doesn't look like he's moving that well either. I think Biggles has mentioned that a few times with Cumming, but you've got to be better than that.
For McDonald's and Ream Hotwater, Triple M Rocks footy. This time it's palmed down to Pendlebury. It's all starting in the middle for Collingwood.
Yep.
Allen to Nick Dacos. Kicks from a standing start. Goes to half forward. Miller beats his man to the ball, but then just got bodied off by McCreary. Handball gets flipped up to Pendlebury. He's at left half forward. He stops and props. It was a bit of a nothing kick. Play on the court. McCreary knocked it out of the hands. And he's thrown in.
Well, that's a
48 metres around from goal.
Yeah, inside 50.
Inside 50, was it?
Yeah, just. It could have been insufficient, though.
Why isn't it inside D50 as well, by the way?
I don't know. Is it in Adelaide?
Yep.
I don't mind it between the arcs.
So throw in. Pies lead it by 20. They're at the top of their 50 here. McStay doing a bit of ruck work, gaining some metres before it rolls out of play.
It does make it interesting, though, when they can't take it out anywhere.
Yeah.
Keeps the forward 50 alive.
Oh, Jen's been good.
It takes that forward 50 kick, if you do include the forward 50, that one they kick for touch in the pocket.
Yeah. It's a great rule.
Yeah, it's a good rule.
50,109 in the house tonight. Triple M Red Z lender. Here's Nick Dacos. Right against the boundary. Miller taken over by McCreary. Will have it thrown in.
He loves an over-the-head handball, Dacos, doesn't he?
Yeah, when he's getting tackled. Loves it.
Seeing Brainerd Maynard on the Harvey Norman replay. Sitting at the back of the bench. Not sure whether we'll see him again this evening. McStay doing Collingwood's ruck work. Dacos couldn't access the ball, left forward pocket. The Pies get through tonight. They've got Geelong next Thursday at the MCG. Then they play West Coast. And then they finish with Hawthorn and Brisbane.
It's a must-win for Collingwood this, you'd say. Because they could possibly go 1-3 in the last 4 games.
Adelaide, on the other hand, if they could win tonight, their draw's relatively soft going in. De Goey hits the pack. Hoists a high ball. Umpire said he'll pay a mark.
Play on, touch.
Anderson trying to make something happen. Gave it to Allen for his second of the quarter. And that's all she wrote.
It had to be touched. Surely.
Nah.
What a performance this has been by Craig McRae's men on the road. They came, they saw, and once again at the Adelaide Oval, they have conquered the Crows.
It's just a footy club you'd love to support. If you're a Collingwood supporter, no matter if they're going well in the middle or going bad, they turn up in the contest and they make you proud to follow them. Adelaide supporters are leaving. Geez, they're giving it to them too, the Collingwood supporters. Bit going on in the crowd.
Well, you said there was 50,100. I reckon there's about 45 here now.
Yeah, they're running out of here to get out of here, beat the traffic. But, geez, you'd be proud as a Collingwood supporter, fan. Not the most skillful team this year or the most quality team, but they just find a way.
And gee, Adelaide have blown an opportunity tonight. We're looking at the live ladder here. They could have really put themselves into the top 4.
27 points up halfway through that second quarter. They must be thinking, what happened?
For McDonald's and Reeve, Hotwater, Triple M Rocks footy. Dawson out of the middle for Adelaide, sends a long footy inside 50. Thilthorpe, Quainer, ground level, Berry for Adelaide. Tucked in there a couple of times, got it out to Keys. Threw it over his head almost. Dacos was in there. Under some real pressure, Maley. Thought Saligo taken high, no free kick. Anderson got it out of there for the Pies. Skittled through West. Here's Harrison, gathers. Right foot ball, delivers to Membry, just back with a centre wing.
Back 2 metres.
We'll certainly get the 3 votes tonight, Dacos. Anyway, 35 disposals. He kicked that big goal in this last quarter. 7 clearances, 17 of those 35 have been contested too. That's a high percentage for him.
You'd give him 6 votes if you could tonight. That's how good he's been.
3, 2 and 1.
He's been unbelievable.
Is that Dacos?
Yep.
That's good. I don't have to worry about the 2 and 1.
Yeah, that was a hit.
6.
just do it, Izzy. See what they say.
Do it.
Yeah.
We've done everything else wrong in here before.
It's out of bounds on the full. Nick Dacos has got it back again.
Just a couple other Red Zeds while we're going. Pendlebury's had 27 and kicked a goal. Been unbelievable with 5 clearances as well. And for Adelaide, Berry 29 and 10 clearances. Curtin 23.
And Charlie Weston might get a free kick here for an arm over the shoulder.
Still down here.
This will test him. The man on the mark's 50 metres out, and he's about 5 steps in from the boundary, right forward pocket. Guess it was there. Harvey Norman replay. Came back into the team.
We're trying to find someone else to give the vote, so we can't. Yeah. We've got 3 and 2 for Dacos.
Yeah.
We're trying to find someone else to give one.
He kicks to the heel end. Collingwood leading by 26 points. He's not far away. Through for a behind.
Move that, please.
Beacon Trade scoreboard, backing tradies, all the lighting, fans, switches and electrical for the job.
27 points, Collingwood's lead. Extraordinary turnaround in this game by them, and it's been sustained from that turnaround point. McStay gathers handball over the top. McCreary around the body, sends it home. Party time.
Wow. That's unbelievable.
The black and white are out of their seats here at the Oval. 33 points, Collingwood. 15-10-100. Adelaide 10-7-67 on the Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard. Bernie and Izzy, there were question marks over Adelaide on the back of last year. Then we saw the showdown. The question marks remain. We see tonight, we still don't have the answer.
No.
Yeah, I'm a genuine believer in them, but what they delivered in the first half, other than the last 3 minutes of that second quarter, was unbelievable football. And they got beaten in red time in that second quarter, and they've allowed the whole game to then fall apart. It's been horrendous when you think about it. Like
it's 33 points. Like, this is a belting. This has turned into, this is a huge, that's a 57-point turnaround.
Craig McRae was scratching his head in that second quarter, and he looks like a completely different human being standing down there now.
Nick Dacos with another clearance, just for something new from McDonald's and Ream Hot Water.
I know Patrick Cripps won by a record margin. There is no way that Nick Dacos can't win the Brownlow by a record margin.
Rigged if he doesn't.
Miller. I'm not sure you can just throw that accusation out there, by the way.
I'll take it back.
Walker one-on-one.
Allegedly.
Howe got a fist in, did well. Rochelle got worried out of it because there were 4 Collingwood players around him. Quainer exits 50. McCreary outstretched marks on the wing.
They've just been first to everything. McCreary backward a centre wing. Points long down the line. Signalling intent. Goes right there. Fisted out of play, and we will have it thrown in at left half forward for Collingwood, right in front of our man, Red Biglands, as we head down there for Bob Jane teammates.
Yeah, Izzy, you mentioned that massive Collingwood contingent, 50,109 in the house. It's got to be at least 8 to 10,000. Normally Thursday nights interstate are tough to draw an interstate crowd, but tonight the Collingwood Army, they're in force, but they probably don't have jobs tomorrow, do they, the Collingwood supporters?
Just a little clip on the way out.
They've just had a good win, feeling good about themselves, and they're unemployed.
Biggles has suggested they're on the dole.
I did read that Victoria has the highest unemployment rate.
Victoria has the highest in a lot of things. There's Walker. Marks with flat hands. He's started the game in a blaze of glory, Tex. Kicked 3 goals in the first quarter and a bit. We haven't seen a lot of him since then.
Hey, Bernie, do you have the Brownlow odds in front of you?
Yeah, someone said he's into $1.45. $1.45. I can't remember the last $1.45 favourite in the Brownlow. Can you?
Who's the next behind him?
Bontempelli's next at $9, so well back.
Walker kicks from 50. And it's going to slide across the face. It's not out of bounds just yet. It is now.
Could he go under $1? Could you lose money betting on him?
Don't think that's a possibility, but $1.45. Have we ever had someone that dominant in a year. What was Dustin? So what was a Dustin Martin in 2017?
Throw in. A lot of players around the ball. Lipinski. Now through the defensive area. Collingwood working up towards centre wing. Look at the take there by West.
Oh, look at this.
Handball to Goey. Have a look at this. This is a celebrate your 200 son.
Keep going.
He was cooked. He could have actually run the whole 50, but he said, nah, 52, I'll let it rip, and he's missed. Minor score, and the Pies lead it by 34 on the Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
Just ran out of gas, didn't he?
He could have had 3 more bounces.
He might get another look at it here. Crisp darts through, drills a pass to Membry. Little toe poke. Dacos. Incredible little flip up with his foot. And it's Adelaide through Nankervis. And it's going to be a fierce examination of the Crows after tonight. Led by 27 points. They've fallen well short on a big stage. Still thought loads up. At the back of the pack, side bottom. Just takes his time, bends down, picks the ball up, assesses his options and goes with the left.
And turns it over. Rankin lines it up. And he's pushed it across the face. So minor score. Pies lead it by 33. Look at Nixie on the Harvey Norman. Right now at Harvey Norman, upgrade and save on selected electrical appliances, shop TVs, fridges, washers, dryers and more. Upgrade and save at Harvey Norman now. Some real big question marks for Matty Nixon, his Adelaide Crows.
What is that going to look like, Byrne, to Yoda's point? What does the next 24 hours look like for the Crows?
Oh, disappointing. Like they could really have set, as we saw by the ladder, how tight it is. Could have really set that top 4 run up. Top 4 it's going to be bloody hard to get in there now with Brisbane. Hawthorn are pretty well locked away in there now as well. Sydney would have to completely fall over. So, I mean, they've sort of, that's dashed the top 4. And you've got to be in the top 4, especially if you're Adelaide thinking you're going to go all the way.
Nice hands by Rankin. And then it's Nankervis. It's a high ball, not to the advantage of his forwards. Frampton was being held. Had they have won tonight, Adelaide, they've got Essendon next week, Richmond, then they go to Fremantle and they finish with GWS.
Yeah, they should finish in the top 6, and you can do it from the top 6. What you don't want to do is put yourself in that wild card situation because you effectively got to play another final this year. So they should finish in the top 6, but gee, they've let an opportunity slide tonight.
Goes out of play. Just wonder the mental side of it, though, is he like for a side that under pressure, you know, just can't get it turned.
Yeah.
And I know at some stage they do, but when does that belief happen?
Yeah, well, it's just something you got to build, and it's through consistent actions, and they've just let this slip tonight. Disappointing, but you can't get too down on it either. You can't emotionally ride the highs and lows. You know you're a chance at the end of the season. You got to set yourself up to best perform in September.
Great insights there from Isaac Smith. 4-time premiership star, Norm Smith medalist, knows what the big time's all about. Membry dished it across to Lipinski, and Crisp able to chime in. They're doing as they like here, the Pies.
Because the worst thing that the Crows can do now is go and get down in the dumps about it, crack the shits, emotionally waste energy that you don't need to waste. You've played Thursday night, take a couple of days to restock, come back in, work on what you need to work on and set yourself up to win next week. But, yeah, you just don't want to see toys out of the cot.
So Crisp going to the cathedral end. Wheels around with that left boot. Got a nice piece of it, but it's a bit shallow. Minor score only. So the Pies by 34 points on the Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
Gee, it's ended up being a big loss, though.
It's huge. At home. In a big game again, expectation.
And might get worse for the Lipinski. Spins from the boundary. Membry's on his own in the goal square. He pumps it up onto the hill.
That's out the back.
40 points is Collingwood's lead now. Craig McRae all smiles on the bench. This has been a second half smashing at the Adelaide Oval.
I know the story's a little bit of Adelaide, but let's just talk about how good Collingwood have been.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Right from the start, they jumped them, didn't they, early, and they got the game on their terms. To Adelaide's credit, they came back and dominated the next quarter and a bit. It was that moment, probably that 5 or 6 minutes before half time. That's where the game turned right in Collingwood's favour, and it hasn't really turned back again for Adelaide. They've had little moments, but just off the back of great pressure, great ball use and scoreboard pressure. They keep hitting the scoreboard, Collingwood. Dacos, awesome. He's been 39 he's had now, and a goal.
For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M rocks footy. Here's side bottom for the Pies. Releasing a handball. Dawson goes back. Then Curvis, chipping ball over the top. Big fist came there from Perryman. Berry got a little blind turn. Chipping ball over the top. And Murray for the Crows has taken the mark. He doubles back very quickly here, the big man. All applause down on the boundary for the Pies. Going to look at McRae on the Harvey Norman. Hayden Skipworth. And Nick Dacos, what a night it's been for him. There's Toby Murray. He's on the runway. City end goal. Comes in. Kicks the goal. But it's a big-time win for Collingwood. They came, they saw, they conquered. They win by 34 points in a Thursday night cracker here at the Adelaide Oval.
Look at what it means to them as well. Yep. Crowd of 50,000 here tonight, Bernard Yater. Massive games Thursday night, the whole nation watching. What a performance.
They've announced themselves back in this competition, Collingwood. Struggled early to score, didn't they? Early in this season, they just couldn't score. And they've found a way to change mid-year, which teams have struggled to do. They've got their game going. They're in the top 3 or 4 in the competition over the past 6 or 7 weeks for every metric that a premiership team have. Their transition game, they've got that going. D50 to forward 50, D50 to score. Those types of things. Forward 50 turnovers, scores from turnovers, all those type of setups have been brilliant. Let's go down to, thanks to Channel 7, to Jordan De Goey.
You must be really pleased.
Yeah, it's nice to win them like that, that's for sure. Obviously, Adelaide are a quality team, and we knew they were going to come out and perform, and that's exactly what they did. But I feel like, we put in a really good four-quarter performance, so I'm really stoked for the boys.
It was really tight at one stage. The pressure was on from the get-go.
Yeah, for sure. We knew Adelaide, their pressure's unbelievable, and we struggled at the start of the game. We just kept feeding the ball back, allowing their pressure to come forward. So once we changed that a little bit, got the ball going forward, I think we scored off the back of it.
Let's talk about your career. You marked 200 games tonight. It is quite a milestone. You're such a fan favourite. You've got that black and white running through your veins now. It's something quite special to be part of this club.
Yeah, for sure. So thankful for the opportunity many years ago, and I'm just super excited. Really proud of the team, the performance tonight, and to get the job done on 200.
Can I take you back to the start of the game tonight when you were running through the banner with your beautiful little 8-month-old girl? She did really well. How special was that?
Yeah, that was amazing. That was something I've always looked forward to and wanted to keep for a long time. So to be able to do that was just really special, and no tears, which was nice. Lots of smiles.
All right, one more question for you. I know every single footballer says to me every single week it's just 1 week at a time, but we're now into round 20. We're getting to the pointy end of the season. It's really important from this point. You needed a big step. You got one tonight. Is that firing up for the rest of the season?
Yeah, for sure. It just builds our confidence. I think we've got got the team, got the firepower to do it. Now it's just all about belief, and I think we're playing with a really good system. Showed tonight, so I'm really bullish about what we can do.
Congratulations on game 200. It's been a terrific career.
Thank you.
Jordan De Goey talking to Rebecca Madden, courtesy of Channel 7. Collingwood just all smiles right now. 34-point winners tonight at the Adelaide Oval, if you have just joined us. And meanwhile, for the Adelaide Crows, that they are a story. Here's Tex Walker talking to Mitch Cleary.
We know we're good enough. We just got to sustain it. Really disappointing second half. A little bit to dissect, but just our inability to win contest, mate, to be honest. And then they, as a good side does, they get their tail up, and we just couldn't slow them down.
You made a statement to the rest of the competition last week. Do you feel like you've undone a bit of that hard work?
Probably. Yeah, probably. But you know what? We've got another game next week. We're still in the hunt to play finals, so we just got to review it and just keep learning. That's what living's about. Every day you learn, and we got a good little lesson today in the second half.
On a positive note, the 700th goal, how much will you cherish that moment here at the Adelaide Oval?
It's a feather in the cap, mate, but as I said at the start of the broadcast, I'd rather 4 points than 6 points, so disappointing we weren't able to finish the game off.
Thanks, Tex.
Thanks, mate.
Taylor Walker talking to Channel 7.
Mathematician adding up there, 4 points, 6 points. He's just shocked us all.
Late in the night, Tex. Collingwood win by 34 points. Izzy will be down in the rooms with Biggles very shortly. For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M, Rocks Footy.
That quarter for Beacon Trade. Backing tradies with all the lighting, fans, switches and electrical for the job. Beacon Trade. Let's make light work.
For Ream Hot Water,
Triple M Rocks Footy.
Built tough for Aussie conditions. When it comes to water heating, ask your plumber to install a Ream.
Every week and exclusive to Triple M's Mick in the Morning. D's captain Max Gorn.
You gave away a free kick which was contentious.
Wasn't my intention to get into umpire hate week with this.
Welcome aboard. Melbourne players following up behind that ball.
You didn't stick your hand up. 209 centimetres dead.
I'm 208, so in the heat of the moment I gave myself a centimetre.
Big Max with Mick in the Morning. Every week on Triple M.
After a great auction result, Harcourts makes it possible. So talk to your local Harcourts agent today to make that result possible.
Because family law deals with the things in life that are most important.
Custody of my kids.
My superannuation.
Knowing I still have a roof over my head after the divorce.
There's Oxford Partners Lawyers, experienced in all areas of family law. Sensible, honest advice, and better to have on your side than on theirs. Oxford Partners Lawyers, where your initial 30-minute consultation is free and where pay-at-the-end options are often available. So we can help you today. Oxford Partners Lawyers, family law professionals. Find us online.
Big Family, Big Prizes is now on at participating IGA, Celebrations, The Bottle O, Porter's Liquor, Mitre 10, Total Tools and Home Hardware stores. And if you thought that was a big list, you should hear the prizes. There's over 500 instant wins daily, as well as 3 major prizes. Buy a participating brand or spend $40 to enter. AU 18 plus only. T's and C's apply. Go to bigfamilybigprizes.com.au for full details. New South Wales Authority number TP04246. Permit number ACT TP2600936.
Feeling good is about the workout and the recovery. At Good Life, many clubs offer wellness and recovery facilities, plus premium strength, cardio and functional training zones. When you balance effort with recovery, good starts inside. Find out more at goodlife.com.au.
Hello. Frank Walker from National Tiles. The National Tiles famous annual half-price clearance is on now. Right now, rush into National Tiles and pay half price for hundreds of beautiful National wall and floor clearance tiles, all with our exclusive lifetime guarantee. Yes, right now, rush into National Tiles for our famous half-price annual clearance on beautiful National wall and floor clearance tiles. But you'll have to be quick, so rush into National Tiles or go online now and save. Conditions apply.
Eggs, bagels. Put it on a bagel. Apple and eggs. Put it on a bagel. Smoked salmon, cream cheese. Put it on a bagel. Peanut butter jam. Put it on a bagel. Toasted top and all the kids love it. Eggs, bagels. Put it on a bagel.
Gentleman Jack is perfect for celebrating many moments, big or small. Like the opening riff in your favorite tune. Gentleman Jack. A mate comes home after a stint overseas. Gentleman Jack. Or even when that mate who's always late shows up on time for once. You guessed it, double mellowed, extra smooth. Gentleman Jack. Get yours at any good bar or bottle shop and celebrate responsibly with Gentleman Jack.
Kia, a new breed of hybrid. Meet Kia's turbo hybrid SUV range. The award-winning Sportage, the 7-seat Sorrento, and the leader of the pack, the Carnival Turbo Hybrid. Go beyond fuel savings and experience turbocharged hybrid performance today. Kia, a new breed of hybrid.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M Rocks Footy.
The Triple M Footy Review for Amy. Amy, Clangers for Good is back. Tell us your footy clanger for the chance to win. Enter now at afl.com.au/Amy Clangers for Good.
In front of a crowd of 50,000 people tonight, Collingwood shock Adelaide and win by 34 points. as they completely take over the game in the second half. It's the Triple M Amy Review. Amy Clangers for Good is back with the biggest prize pool ever. Your footy clanger could win you or your club a share in $250,000. T's and C's apply. Pies are down in the rooms. Izzy and Biggles will be there just in a moment. Jordan De Goey walking into the rooms, leading the team in with his little teeny tiny bebe in his hands.
What do you have to go tonight, Boone?
De Goey, 20 disposals, kicked the goal, couple of clearances. He looked dangerous a few times. He could have kicked another one late, just sort of went a bit early. He looked a bit tired in the legs, but just a complete performance by Collingwood tonight. Just love their contest pressure.
I think they're just about ready to sing.
They do this hush, yeah.
Win number 11 of the season for the Pies, and it's one of their very, very best in hostile territory. Let's get to Biggles and Izzy for the Triple M Amy Review.
Yes, thanks very much, Hef. Yeah, round 20 kicked off with a bit of a banger, Izzy, and then fizzled out in the second half because it would start out like a belter in that second term, and then that pressure just dropped away. So the Crows by 13 points at quarter time. Then we had an 8-point lead at half-time. The Pies by 8 points at three-quarters. What a turnaround. Off a 5-day break.
Yeah, it wasn't really a banger, Biggles. It was all Adelaide, and then Collingwood just turned the screws with about 3 minutes to go in that second quarter, and it was all their game. Gee, they had some impressive players out there tonight. Jordan De Goey, love seeing him go around in his 200. Isaac Quainer, I thought, was a very special footballer tonight. Nick Dacos was good, but they had just a solid performance all across the ground. But the concerning thing was Adelaide, that they had the run of play and then they just let it all go. So, yeah, it was an interesting game. And here we go. We've got Dan McStay with
Straight off the bat, Dan McStay joins us. Congratulations on the victory. I don't think we'll worry about these headsets because we've got a few gremlins in the technical difficulties down here at the moment. So, hey, Dan, talk us through that second half. The turnaround, particularly at the centre bounce, unbelievable.
Yeah, I think it's something we've really put an emphasis on the last probably 8 weeks. I think we were right down the bottom early on in the year, and it's just something that guys like Ed Allen and Longy and Nick are just going to work in there, and it's just been a massive part of our game, yeah.
Mate, the last 3 minutes of the second quarter, it was... You look like you're all at sea. I think you got to 27 points. Adelaide were controlling everything. You just turned the screws in red time. I feel that you guys are the most organised team in football.
Yeah, it's something we really pride ourselves on. We're obviously a system-based team, and everyone plays their part in it. And we love playing at Adelaide Oval as well. I feel like we play the ground really well, and we play here a lot. So yeah, it was awesome.
Well, talking about playing the ground well, I reckon we might have a little goal of the year contender. Just, I don't know, that's not Eddie's pocket. You're on the other side, but mate, pretty special.
I just smothered the ball and then tried to keep the ball in. I actually don't even know if it was in or out, and then as soon as I saw the goals, I was like, yeah, let's line them up here.
And were you playing as a ruck or as a forward at that time? Because you went into the middle and had some really good pivots against McAndrew, jumped hard and actually got a stack of centre clearances.
Yeah, I think I was ruck at the time, yeah. He's a big man. I just trying to compete, and I'm not trying to win him, I'm just trying to disrupt in there, and I was just lucky enough to get on the end of a couple of centre clearances and provide some contest for our boys to get the ball going forward.
Mate, I love what you said there, not trying to win it, I'm just trying to compete in there. I reckon a lot of sides get caught in trying to be the best in every moment instead of understanding that moment in time, and it just looked like you guys managed the moment in time so well tonight.
Yeah, it's something we talk about a lot. We try and play the minutes every time we play, and it's just something that we really pride ourselves on. Helps when you've got a pretty mature group. Everyone always talks about it, so we're really happy with that one.
So you got the win, all that. Well done, congratulations. Now, talking about something else, Nick Dacos, Brownlow, how many votes is he going to get? How far is he going to win it by? It's ridiculous.
Hopefully the umpires look after him this year, and he's just phenomenal. He just bobs up with 35 every week. Teams try to stop him, and he just runs them off their legs. He's a step in front of every single player in the comp, and he kicks goals as well. He's just phenomenal.
And off a 5-day break as well, which is the most remarkable thing. Then you've got to back up against this week at Geelong again on the Thursday night. Was there ever a time tonight where the fatigue kicked in? How are you feeling?
Oh, well, I come off in probably 5 minutes ago with cramp. I had the double leg cramp. I was cooked. So, I was definitely feeling it towards the end. But, sometimes 5-day breaks are a blessing in disguise. You can get a little bit more recovery in rather than just continuously training. So, we probably only did about 3 or 4 Ks as our main session this week, and there was a massive emphasis on recovery.
So it was a 5-day break this week. You've got an 8-day break now. You got Thursday night weekend. Everyone knows in football, if you play Thursday night, you get to have a little bit of fun. What's the plans?
Well, I don't have too many plans, but ask Geordie. I think he's going to the wineries or something tomorrow, so he'll be looking after himself.
Celebrating the 200.
Yeah, celebrating.
Just on that, what does he mean to the club? I mean, we saw him and Isaac Quaynor tonight, 150. It's such a tribute to them.
Yeah, I probably didn't get to see him at his fun stage, but it's ever since I've been at the club, he's been a phenomenal person, player. I think he's just turned his career around, and he's a dad now, which is just crazy for a lot of the guys that have seen him when he was at his wild.
Very mature.
It's crazy.
He's a dad.
I know. He's done a full 180. So he's been phenomenal and playing some of the best footy of his career. So I'm super happy for him.
And a win like that, mate, probably finally just sets you up for a nice little run at September now.
Well, that's it. I mean, we've got a pretty tough draw coming home, but nothing like playing finals footy early. All of those teams that we got to beat are got to be around the finals mark. So. It's going to be fun.
Well, thanks for joining us, mate. Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Well done. Enjoy the weekend.
Dan McStay from the victorious Collingwood change rooms did a wonderful job with his goal of the year contender as well, which lit the crowd on fire. 50,109 in the house tonight, and I reckon he might even be part of our McDelivery well-played moment tonight is. I think we might play it while we've got him. Tonight's McDelivery moment happened I reckon it was the second quarter, about the 29-minute mark. And this is with McStay magic, and here's where we called it on Triple M Footy.
Side bottom sends it forward. Contest there. Dick Murray got the fist through it for Adelaide. McStay stayed down. Got it to Lipinski. Curtin. Adelaide under a bit of pressure now. And, well done. He kept it in. McStay on the left boot. Look at this. Dan, that's unbelievable. McStay from the boundary with a left foot checky. After intercepting the Miller a handball. That's brilliant stuff.
It was a great chat as well. Thanks to Bob Jane. We just chatted to him, of course, Dan McStay. Bob Jane T-Mart, start of financial year sale is on now. bobjane.com.au. Izzy, talk me through your votes. And we have our great sponsor on board now as well. Probably courtesy of Bill. The MVP award for Leica.
Nice, glorious
Yeah, this one's from Leica. Fresh food that improves your dog's poo. You got a dog?
I do.
Glorious. How's his poo go?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yep. You pick him up?
Not that I...
Kids don't pick them up, do they?
Well, we live out in a little bit of space, so don't have to pick too many of them up.
Give us your votes.
Let's get to the votes.
Get off the poo.
Josh Warrior, I thought he was Adelaide's best player.
Yeah.
I think he had 11 intercepts, but countless contests where he stopped Collingwood from kicking more of a score than what they probably should have in the end. But anyway, so I thought he had one vote. Isaac Quaynor, he was brilliant as well. Not often you get two backmen in the votes, but to me, he was Collingwood's best defender tonight. They had a spread of forwards that impacted the scoreboard, but he was brilliant back there. He had 9 intercepts. He just patrolled that half-back flank and absolutely loved the way he goes about it. But this guy, 3 votes, Nick Dacos, he was off the charts good. Like, it's actually ridiculous the season he's having. And I ran into BT as we were walking down, and he said they did the numbers on 7, and they reckon he could poll 50 votes this year.
Could break the record.
Could break the record, which Cripps broke the record by a ridiculous amount last year, but he could go even better. He's had a phenomenal year. It's crazy.
The percentage of game time played is off the charts as well. So we saw tonight, even though the heat was on early, when players came in the interchange bench, they looked gassed. Yeah. Now, he comes for his 4 or 5 minute rotation. He bounces back up off the bench like he hasn't even had a rest.
I think it gets underrated. His endurance, his speed, his power. He's just a brilliant footballer, a joy to watch. And I know there's a lot of conversations about best player in the competition, and you can look at that in so many different ways. But what this bloke does each year, each week, it's something pretty special.
Yeah, Choice Hotels around the ground. Choice Hotels get you more for your money, so you can check into more. Get the lowest price guaranteed when you book direct at choicehotels.com. The Pies have got the Cats on Thursday night, then the Eagles away, and the Hawks at the Triple MCG. The Crows, well, they're going to wait till Sunday to redeem themselves against the Suns. Against the Dons, I should say, at Marvel. Then the Tigers here and Freo away. So a little bit of a mixed bag there. And, well, they're pretty happy down here, is. And the injury concern only really to talk about from a Pies point of view tonight, Bruzzy Maynard. So it looked like it would be, you thought it might be a PCL. He did some agility with that, yeah.
Just a strapping have on, and he can play once that PCL gets going, but they can get it just a little bit achy, a little bit wobbly. But the strapping he had on, that's what it looked like. Whether it is or not, we'll wait and see. But he's pretty tough. He'll work it out.
Yeah, so he came off, came back on, tried to work it out, then sat on the interchange. That's probably the only one now. Lockie Schultz, I think, is still 2 or 3 weeks away for the Pies. Byrne has just popped in. I reckon Bernie Vince has just come down to the Collingwood rooms. He is looking for Howie, and he's going to. That's not Howie, our Howie. That's Jeremy Howie. He's going to give a bit of a.
I knew you were coming down, Byrne. I would have got you to do this.
A bit of a bromance could have saved you. You could have gone over to Bespoke quite early, but there's a lot of bromance between Jeremy Howe and Byrne, and that is it for us down in the Collingwood rooms. Of course, tomorrow night, well, first of all in the morning, grab your favourite brekkie show, whichever one you like the most, and then the Friday Huddle with Howie, Jace, Brownie and Purple will kick off before the D's and the Cats. Top 4 on the line with a win for the D's, and of course the top 8. The Cats can jump in there if they take the victory. That's all from us here in Adelaide in front of 51,000. And tell you what, the Pies were too good. McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks Footy.
The Triple M Footy Review for Amy. Amy Clangers for Good is back. Tell us your footy clanger for the chance to win. Enter now at afl.com.au/Amy Clangers for Good.
For Ream Hot Water and McDonald's.
Triple M Rocks Footy.